Eckelceder in the corner. That's Kirby wide open. Right side for three. Got it. And it's 23-6. So this is a 12-0 run by Edco just like that. Left side, Eckelceder open. Deep left corner. Fires up the three. Got another one. Eckelceder, is that 4 in a row?
That's 4 in a row for Eckelceder.
49-6 Vikings in the lead. And it will be Eckelceder inbounds to Kirby. Back over to Boriski, back in the right corner. Eckelceder absolutely wide open for three. Got another one.
Why not?
Stays red hot. 61-12. It's all good for the Vikings. So for Edco, a dominating first half. They grab control with a 40-0 run, and they sweep Starmont impressively for the second time. The final score, 77-15. Stagger. Baseball pass diagonally there to Miller, who kicks it left side. Kyler, call for three. Got it. So this is a 12-2 run for Edco. They lead by 10. Back right side to Francis. Francis left side. Popham deep three. Left side. Got it. And the Stars back within 5. As Popham, nice shot, a step behind the arc on the left side. As Stannard, right side to Lang. In the corner, Blanco. Wraparound pass, left side, there's Wiskus wide open. And he gives a pump of the fist as he lays it up from the left side. It's a 14-point lead, and here's a timeout by the Stars. Edco, great half-court game tonight on both ends of the court, offensively and defensively. They control this ball game, and they pick up their 7th win of the season. Edco wins by a final score of 50-41. The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's back to Upper Iowa Conference basketball tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Clayton Ridge takes on Postville. First off, we have the girls' game. The Eagles are coming off a tough stretch of games, including a loss to Turkey Valley. They look to stop their slide tonight. The Pirates coming off a week in which they split 2 games, including their first win. They hope to have an improved showing against the Eagles in this second matchup. It's game 1 of 2 tonight with Clayton Ridge and Postville. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game coming up next on KCTN.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, Morris Funeral Home in Guttenberg and Garnavillo, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge assistant basketball coach Casey Czar. Coach her team 6-13, 4-10 in the conference. Lost a tough one to a second-place Turkey Valley team by a final score of 46-14. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, a tough loss to a really good Turkey Valley team. That's our last home game of the year. It was kind of a crazy circumstances there with just how well we played in the first quarter, and then kind of through the second quarter. I mean, we were down by 15 going into halftime, but it still felt like it was a pretty close game. The crowd was still involved. The girls were playing really, really hard, and Turkey Valley just kind of took over in the second half against us there.
All right, now let's get ready for tonight's ball game. Starting a lineup for your team tonight.
Yep, so we're going to start with our three seniors with Alyssa Willie, Amira Millard, and Lola Reimer, and then going to be looking for Kamaya Millard, and then freshman Erica Sarazua.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yep, we've been really working in the Dean girls lately, Avery Dean and Mallory Dean. Obviously, Hayden Reimer coming off being a really good three-point shooter for us, and just really looking to see Jovi Allen attack the rim again tonight.
All right, now I know you defeated Postville earlier this year, 59-27. What do you know about the Pirates?
Yeah, the Pirates are they like to run a little bit. They like to get up and down, especially with the Acevedo girl. She really handles the ball well for them. She likes to get up and down. Number 25, Mulani Mejia, didn't play against us the last time, but she's been averaging about 8 points a game and 5 rebounds, so we're going to be looking at her to try to keep her out of the paint and obviously boxing her out when we need to, and then obviously trying to keep Dahl and Acevedo off the three-point line.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team then.
Rebound when we need to, push the ball when we need to, get the ball inside. Obviously, that's how we play. We need to dominate inside and then look for those kick-out threes, and then obviously a lot of pressure from us tonight. We're gonna be looking to apply pressure.
All right, now as far as progress to this season, here we are down to the final 2 games of the conference season. Do you like the progress your team has made so far?
Yeah, not obviously the season that we wanted, but it starts now with trying to build, going back up. We've been kind of on a losing skid, and it's got to start tonight with getting back in the win column, and then going to NFV later this week and trying to get a W there. And then obviously it's time for postseason play. So it's going to be a fun next 2 weeks here to see how the girls respond. That's been the biggest thing that Savannah and I have been asking them is to respond well here these next 2 weeks or so.
All right, sounds good, Coach. We'll talk to you later on tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, Clayton Ridge, assistant basketball coach Casey Czar in the Eagle program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleve. Coach, your team dropping a game to the conference leader on Friday night to MFL Marmac, 71-20. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I thought we started off well. We had a few three-pointers kind of fall our way early. But then, of course, their full court press kind of got us, our guards a little flustered. And then while we broke the press, then we were making quick shots and then a quick turnaround. And you know, if Monona, if you allow them to run the floor, then they're going to capitalize every time. So that's kind of what we got into. But I was happy with our first quarter that we played.
All right, so certainly you guys look to put together 4 quarters there, and you did that against West Central on Tuesday night.
We did, yes. That really boosted our morale for sure. A lot of girls were working well together. We were taking a lot of shots off. We were stealing the ball well, finishing down low. Going to the free throw line, finally, we don't usually go to the free throw line very well, or very much. So,
all right, so
we shot pretty well.
All right, yep, good step forward there. So let's talk about getting ready for Clayton Ridge now. Set the starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, so it's senior night tonight. We have Melanie Mejia, Pamela Mejia, Carly Knutson, Cheyenne Ruff, and Delia Acevedo.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yep, so coming off the bench, we have Leticia Dahl, Taylin Rios, Eliana Loera, Grace Billmeyer, and then we do have Ava Vargas, who is injured.
Okay, now let's talk about Clayton Ridge. I know you dropped the decision to them earlier. What do you know about the Eagles?
Yeah, I know they have a good post presence, but for us, I remember Ellie had a really nice game. She was attacking the hoop well, and she was scoring good, picking up some steals. So kind of adding to that of what I want to see us focusing on tonight is teamwork, kind of letting the small things go right away and focusing in on and continuing to do our best every single time. Handle their pressure, they kind of show a different defense. So just kind of seeing that odd, that 1-2-2 there. And then defending the post. They had too many shots in the paint last time, and hopefully that doesn't happen again.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you. Good luck in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yes, Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleveland, our Pirate program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Warrior Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Old Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bruins & James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? I'm Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hamann. We're the Late Show tonight. Maybe even another late included in there. As Postville takes on Clayton Ridge tonight. It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball here on KCTN FM 100. We have quad night tonight. They actually tried to speed things up the best they could with 6-minute quarters, so we only ran about 15 or 20 minutes late with that. Not a bad quad night tonight, though they're still absolutely terrible to deal with for everybody. Meanwhile, as far as it's senior night tonight for Postville, and they had a great recognition ceremony in between games. We were kind of off a little time-wise on that, so we're just started the 15-minute clock. We've got plenty of time to talk about this game.
We got plenty of time to talk about the game. We get to talk about scores from around the area. We've got a great band playing tonight. We love coming up to Postville. Their band is phenomenal, and they have a great cheer squad. They recognize some of them tonight at senior night. So a lot going on up here. and eventually we're going to play some basketball.
And they did a great job with their senior night, by the way. They did it for the girls and the boys. The girls have 5 seniors. The boys have 5 seniors as well. The seniors for Postville are Eva Vargas, who will not be playing in this ball game tonight. Also, Carly Knutson, along with Cheyenne Ruff, Melanie Mahea, along with Pamela Mahea. Those are the 5 senior girls. The 5 senior boys honored tonight, Kelvin Meny, along with Josiah Minikue, Jacob White, Xander Ramirez, and their 5th senior, Giovanni Loera. And, of course, we had 3 members of the cheer squad that received their props as well.
Yeah, we had Gage Wilker, we had Zeb Kemmerling, and we had Dennis Hernandez. So all the guys that help out with the cheer squad, and they do a phenomenal job. They got some recognition as well.
They have the largest cheer squad in the Upper Iowa Conference, girls and boys, and you'll see them for those folks joining us on the YouTube audience tonight. All right, let's start talking about this matchup now here. We've got another break before we get to the starting lineups. Clayton Ridge comes in. Overall, they are 6 and 13. They are 4 and 10 in the conference. Postville is 1 and 17. They're 1 and 14 in the conference. Clayton Ridge won the first matchup 59-27. Let's start talking about the Eagles right away. And Amira Millard is their leader, averaging over 14 points a ball game. She's been a double-double machine for them.
She has. She's been a double-double machine. Amira is just having a great year. She shoots about 68% from the free throw line. So when she gets in the lane and gets that shot up, if she gets fouled, she puts in her free throws. She's a great leader for them. But they have 2 other seniors that are doing a great job for them. Next in line for shooting would be Lola Reimer. She's averaging about 6.7 rebounds. And Alyssa Willie, who's played, I feel like she's played 5-6 years, but she averages about 5 points and about 4 rebounds. But more importantly, she's got about 3 or 4 assists per game and divvies up the ball for the Eagles.
Now for Clayton Ridge, they averaged 32 points a ball game, but those 3 seniors, Millard, along with Willie and also Reimer, they accumulate there about 24, 25 points. So they really lean on their seniors to do the scoring for them. They know in the future they're going to have to replace them, but that's the heart of this team right now.
It is. It very much is. And Amira has done a nice job of, being an inside-outside threat, but I think Alyssa Willie, definitely an outside threat, a ball handler, and Lola Reimer is a load in the inside. She is something that the Pirates are going to have to account for because she's got height, she's developed those moves, and she can be a scorer for them.
Yeah, they've got good size. I mean, that's the bottom line. They're one of the taller teams in the Upper Iowa Conference. Some youngsters contributed as well. Kamaya Millard at around 3 points a ball game. Hayden Reimer, a freshman, at around 4.6 points a ball game. But the story, and we're going to talk about this for both these teams, has been the turnovers. That is what has done in Clayton Ridge this season.
Yeah, they've been in some ball games where, they can compete, they can be right there, but they just lack possessions. They turn the ball over or they can't handle the pressure and they lose those offensive possessions. They need to value every one of those and make sure they're running an offense and getting a good shot.
Now, as far as offensively, again, they averaged 32.1 points per ball game, 7 assists, but 27.5 turnovers. They're very similar to Postville. Meanwhile, it's a team that doesn't shoot great, 31%, 20% from the three-point line, 48% from the free throw line. So, again, they've been able to get into their offense, and they're certainly better getting the ball down low as far as a team.
Well, yeah, I think if they can get the ball down low, establish something, that opens up the outside for their shooters to maybe get a shot. But when they don't have that, boy, they struggle getting the ball in the basket.
All right, let's talk about Postville now. And again, they are led by Melanie Mahea, a senior, who averages 7.7 points a ball game. Letitia Dahl also having a nice year as a sophomore.
Yeah, the thing that impresses me about Letitia Dahl is her quickness. We saw him against MFL Marmac, and she got up the court so fast. She was the fastest kid on the court, and they need to be able to use that to their advantage when they have the opportunity to run.
All right, as also Eva Vargas, they're without her. One of the seniors, they're without her in this ball game tonight. Averages a nice 4 points a ball game for him. Gives him another senior experienced player, but without her tonight.
Yeah, without her tonight, but I think if you look at the Taylin Rios, she averages about 4.5 points a ball game. And Delia Acevedo averages about 3 points and gets you about 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So I think she's kind of the glue to be the ball handler for them, set things up. And she's on the court, but she's going to have a little bigger night tonight with Vargas out of the lineup.
All right, now Postville played their best game a week ago against West Central, and they picked up a win. They scored 61 points in that ball game, really played their best game of 4 quarters, lost to conference leader MFL Marmac on Friday night, were handled there 71-20. The story has been for Postville, just like Clayton Ridge, it is a turnover problem. They average more turnovers than points per game.
Yeah, they're averaging about 26 points a ball game. They're averaging about 28.5 turnovers a ball game. So that's just not a ratio you want to have. But in that West Central game, all of a sudden they pour on 61 points. So they know that they're capable of scoring, but they got to have that possession. Just like Clayton Ridge, they have to value those possessions. They have to get a good look. They can't go without a shot 3 or 4 times down the court.
And offensively, they've struggled throughout the season. 23.4% from the field, 15.9% from the three-point line, only 43.4% from the free throw line. So it's a team there still searching, and the story of this ball game is going to be is who can take care of the basketball. Whoever has the lowest amount of turnovers is going to win this ball game.
Yeah, those offensive sets and those possessions are going to be huge, and it starts with ball handling. And I can pretty well guess that both of these teams are going to put some kind of pressure on the other team and force them to handle it, and one of them is going to have to step up and do that tonight.
All right, so that'll be, again, a big key for both these teams, and we'll talk more about keys for both these teams during our next break. Meanwhile, we have a number of scores that are coming in here tonight, as we mentioned. We're going to be the late show tonight, and North Lynn has defeated Starmont tonight by a final score of 93-19. That is a highly ranked North Lynn team in Class 1A. That ball game's done already. What, they started like 5:30?
Yeah, they started 5:30 during the week, so they had an earlier start, but that moved pretty fast.
And, of course, everybody in the Tri-Rivers has 2 gymnasiums, so they don't have to worry about quads. They still play quads, but, again, you're able to separate the teams. Meanwhile, MFL Marmac trying to hold serve in the Upper Iowa Conference, taking care of West Central at the end of the first quarter, 24-6. Bulldogs have a 1-game lead on everybody else in the conference. Turkey Valley are behind them.
Yeah, they're just trying to hold that lead and handling things tonight, West Central.
And meanwhile, Keyhigh leads North Fayette Valley. This is at the end of 1, and the score of that ball game is 9-7. A Keyhigh team that has kind of struggled a little bit, getting things put together. A North Fayette Valley team trying to get some momentum going towards the end of the season as well, as they look to kind of rebound.
Yeah, the Keyhigh's been kind of an up-and-down team. At the beginning of the year, they were really surprising people, and then had a couple of setbacks, and now just up and down depending on the night. And it looks like North Fayette Valley and Key are going to have themselves a good battle tonight up there in Lansing.
We will see North Fayette Valley on Friday night as they entertain Clayton Ridge girls and boys basketball. It's a quad that night. Well, at least there's 3 games anyway, but we have 2 gymnasiums. So this is our last quad of the season. To be honest with you, we've been fortunate. We haven't had to deal with it much.
Yeah, we haven't had the late nights. I think we're going to have one tonight, but we've been kind of lucky in that way.
There's lots of discussion, I know, going on with the Upper Iowa Conference athletic directors. You had a North Fayette Valley team that didn't get home till 11:30 on a Monday night. I know West Central and Postville played here, and West Central was here late. Clayton Ridge had a game that ended at 10:20 on a Tuesday night, so there's lots of things to look at. They did play 6-minute quarters in this ball game tonight, but certainly some heads need to get together and find a solution.
Well, we need to find a solution, and as we've talked about before, we want the quality of basketball to improve, and rushing things and forcing things to cram into a certain timetable is not making it healthy, and so there's got to be a better answer, and hopefully smarter heads will prevail
and turn the trend around. I think that's the story.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break. When we return, the starting lineups, we'll talk about keys in this ball game and more. You're listening to the Chalk Talk from KCTN Sports. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Waukee in Guttenberg, Agent Lanny Keel, your New York Life agent in Garnavillo, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Welcome back to Postville. A couple minutes away from the starting lineup here tonight on KCTN with Postville and Clayton Ridge. All right, we hit on one of the keys, and this to me is the number one key, turnovers for both these teams. Let's start there.
Yeah, they got to take care of the ball. I think if you start with the Eagles, part of taking care of the ball is making sure you can get it into the post. You got to feed the post, establish that first. I think you're going to be successful. But then I think on the defensive end, pressure the ball. You know that both of these teams struggle, so if you can pressure the ball, that can give you more of those offensive possessions that we talked about. They're going to be so important tonight.
All right, let's talk about Postville, and you figure they're going to throw some pressure here.
Yeah, you take care of the ball, but I think they're going to have a hard time tonight defending the paint. They need to keep the guards out of the paint, force, the post to shoot over top. But I think, with Dahl on the court, if she plays tonight, you've got that up-tempo when you have numbers. Otherwise, run your half-court offense. Sometimes they look out of sorts. They need to run that half-court offense, take advantage of the fast breaks when they have them.
All right, the other thing is Postville is going to be at a size disadvantage in this ball game tonight. They are absolutely going to have to rebound.
Yeah, they're going to have to box out and crash those boards. And I think both ends of the court. But you know that Clayton Ridge is going to crash the offensive boards and do a nice job on the defensive end. So if you're Postville, attack the boards, attack the glass, expect everything going to miss, and you're going to get more rebounds.
All right, a couple of scores to update you on. Keyhigh and North Fayette Valley girls are at the half. It is 19-16, so they got a real good ball game going on at Keyhigh tonight. That's a big boys game coming up there a little bit later on. Keyhigh leads North Fayette Valley at the half, and also at the half, the MFL Marmac girls lead West Central 48-8. At the half. So we'll continue to update you on those games, get you an Edco Springville update as well. And as we mentioned earlier, North Lynn was victorious as they won over Starmont by a final score of 93-19. I believe we've got our girls ready at the scores table for tonight's starting lineup. Let's go courtside there now.
Welcome to our varsity girls basketball matchup between the Clayton Ridge Eagles and your Postville Pirates. Good sportsmanship is valued by Postville Community Schools and the Upper Iowa Conference. We are pleased you chose to support your team this evening. Please do so by refraining from negative actions or comments directed at athletes, coaches, fans, and officials. Be a good sport for your school and community. Officials for tonight are Joe Gibbs, Andrew Jacobson, and Wayne Schneer. Starting for the Clayton Ridge Eagles tonight is number 1, Erica Sarazua. Number 4, Lola Reimer. Number 10, Amira Millard. Number 22, Alyssa Willie. And number 24, Kamaya Millard. The Eagles are coached by Savannah Czar and Casey Czar. Now, starting for your Postville Pirates, a senior, number 12, Carly Knutson. Another senior, number 21, Cheyenne Ruff. A junior, number 24, Delia Acevedo. Another senior, number 25, Melanie Mejia. And finally, a senior, number 23, Pamela Mejia. I was zoned out. What did I say? Oh, fuck. Whoops. The Pirates are coached by head coach Kim Cleave. She's assisted by Sarah Sanderson, Kelsey Musia, Kim Musia, and Casey Johnson.
There you go. Starting lineups, opening action coming up next from KCTN.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
So this is game 1 of 2. Coming up a little bit later on, we'll have the Postville Clayton Ridge boys game and a matchup there where the Postville boys were victorious in the first matchup, 58-50. This will be the rematch of that ball game tonight. Want to thank you for joining us on KCTN FM 100, live video on KCTN.com or on the KCTN YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us. Also listening on the KCTN app as well. Eagles wearing their away green bottoms and tops. Eagles there in black. They have the black and white stripe down the side. Meanwhile, Postville home white uniforms as they have the white bottom and top there. Pirates in red with the black trim along the sides of their jersey. And it is all seniors starting for Postville in this ball game tonight. And Reimer to jumping up for Clayton Ridge. And it will be Knutson there to jumping up. Actually, Cheyenne Ruff jumps it up, and it goes into the backcourt, and Ruff actually wins the jump ball, and it is the Pirates into the offensive end. Clayton Ridge will come out here, and they'll play 1-2-2 zone, but they will extend that zone up top. In the lane, they try to work it right side, looking to go to Pamela Mejia. And as they go left side to Melanie Mejia, the ball thrown behind her. First trip down the court, 19 seconds in, and there's our first turnover of the game.
Yeah, it's not the way the Pirates wanted to start. Just they need to get that offensive set and figure out what they want to do and then execute that plan.
And across the timeline, by the way, Acevedo is the lone non-senior starter. Meanwhile, in the offensive end, driving in left side is Millard. Nobody stopped the ball. Amira Millard puts it up and in from the left side. And now on the full court pressure, the Eagles set up a reach-in foul from Willie from behind.
Yeah, early foul there for Willie, and they'd like to see her stay on the court. At times, she'll get herself in foul trouble, so she needs to play hands off.
Yeah, Vargas would be your 5th senior starter, but again, she's out with an injury for the Pirates. Meanwhile, in the offensive end, Acevedo gets it across the timeline. Melanie Mejia drives in. The shot altered there, partially blocked by Amira Millard, and the rebound pulled down by the Eagles. The head of the pack, Amira Millard, overshot, had the right idea. Willie tried to lead her into the offensive end and overshot it, and the Eagles turned it over, leading 2-0.
Yeah, just had the right idea there, but not able to drop that in on a dime there, and just got away from her into the stage.
And for the Eagles, it's 2-2-1, full court pressure. Melanie Mejia brings it in the offensive end, has it knocked away, then throws it underneath the basket, and that ball goes into the hands of Pamela Mejia, who loses the basketball. Shot it underneath. It went underneath the backboard, but it's picked up actually by the Pirates, and they end up scoring a basket.
Yeah, Cheyenne Ruff ends up getting the basket off of that.
And now the Pirates with the steal as Melanie Mejia drives in and traveled with the basketball. Pirates with a steal on an errant pass by Clayton Ridge. We mentioned we thought Postville would hit Clayton Ridge with full court pressure, so both these teams here, and it's full court girl-to-girl pressure by the Pirates.
Yeah, they're just girl-on-girl here trying to, force some action here and maybe cause a little chaos with the Eagles.
Willie into the offensive end, high post area with Reimer. Reimer on the right block, baseline to Willie. Willie over top pass to Millard inside the right block, banks it up and in. Nice entry pass along the baseline. 90 seconds in, it's 4-2, Eagles the early lead.
Yeah, great steal there by Amira Millard just to be able to post up and get that over the top.
Melanie Mejia brings it into the offensive end, and there's a foul, a blocking call on Clayton Ridge as she was able to dance along the sideline. It'll be our second whistle against the Eagles. Fouls will be a big concern in this ball game because, again, not that neither team is a great free throw shooting team, but they'd love to get to the line for more opportunities.
Yeah, those opportunities to score without the clock running, and it just adds another element to this.
Acevedo trapped in the corner, tries to throw it in the lane. It's intercepted by Millard off the right block. Another turnover by the Pirates. Willie ahead of the pack. Reimer catches it inside the right block, lays it up and in. So the bigs for Clayton Ridge running the court well. They lead 6-2.
Yeah, nice lead pass there and a finish by Lola Reimer.
And on the inbounds, Postville throws it away. Acevedo in the backcourt tried to go to Mejia, overshot her, and the ball goes back to the Eagles. So, again, this is a concern for both these teams here early, but more so for Postville.
Yeah, Postville at 4 turnovers already, and we've only played 2 minutes.
And the Eagles are going to give it right back as they threw it inbounds to Willie. It goes off her hands at center court. She knew she couldn't go get it. It goes out of the bounce into the Clayton Ridge bench, and they are going to give the ball back to Postville. And they say that Willie did not touch it at the free throw line, at the center court line.
Yep.
So, and they are going to go into the backcourt where Postville will take, again, possession. Substitution, Taylon Rios, 5'6 junior into the ball game, and Pamela Mejia checking out. In the lane, Rios. Rios back left side, try to work it in the wing, and it's intercepted by Sarah Zua for Clayton Ridge. Willie back in the offensive end to Sarah Zua. Meanwhile, Sarah Zua at the elbow takes a shot, fouled there as quickly into the ball game was number 11, and that is Eliana Loera, a 5'5 freshman. She commits the foul as she just checked in for Ruff.
Yeah, and she had the positioning there. She was able to block that, but she came through the ball, got a piece of the arm, so that's going to get that call.
And that is the first whistle against Postville. Sarah Zua to the free throw line. It is good. A freshman starter. Has been to the free throw line 14 times, has made 50% of her free throw shots. And again, second free throw being eyed here now by Sarah Zua. Second free throw, good form on that. Plenty of umps, swished it right through. And it's an 8-2 early lead for Clayton Ridge.
Here's that pressure again, that 2-1-2 it looks like now.
Loera has the ball knocked away from Millard by behind, picked up by Sarah Zua, left side to Willie. Willie's left-handed layup, no good, but she's fouled as Melanie Mejia tried to get back defensively, and the Eagles' pressure causing some problems.
Yeah, and the thing that they need to understand, and so far they've been pretty good with this, is the pressure itself is going to cause a little bit of panic, and you don't have to reach to get those steals. Let those things just develop in front of you.
Willie's free throw, it's no good off to the right. She'll have another opportunity. Willie, again, averaging a handful of points for Clayton Ridge this season. Has another free throw after she was fouled on the driving attempt to the left side. Second free throw on its way, and that free throw off the back of the rim. They come up 0 for 2, and Melanie Mejia able to track down that rebound outside the lane for Postville. Acevedo, right side to Rios in the offensive end, takes a three, and it's blocked emphatically. As a matter of fact, it is blocked right by us. And that ball ends up hitting our camera, and it will go back to Postville. And we just lost the picture for a second. See if we can get that back on for you here. And we're in a bad spot here on the court level. Meanwhile, offensively, at the free throw line, driving in, the shot there, it is no good. And again, the rebound pulled down by the camera coming back on, by the way. It's now back on. Yes. Postville got it in the lane, took a shot from Elena Loera. It was blocked. Clayton Ridge got the rebound, but they turn it over. That's all you missed.
Yeah, just a lot of action there. That ball came right at the camera and unplugged it, so we're back now. We're good to go.
And DeSavedo back on the top to Melanie Mejia. Eagles again, 1-2-2 zone. They knock the ball into the backcourt. Sarah Zua able to go get it. Another turnover. In the lane, Millard pass thrown behind her. Loose ball in the court picked up by Postville. Eagles had the numbers, but too quick with it. They turn it over.
Yeah, and here's a fast break opportunity for Rios.
And nothing there, so she goes back over on the wing. Rios with it near the corner on top and works it there once again with Acevedo. Acevedo baseline to Rios, takes a baseline step away shot from 15 feet away. Shot no good. Rebound knocked away by Willie off the left side. It will stay down here with Postville.
Yeah, they're going to take it on the left side of their own hoop here and look to try to maybe get a chance to score on the out of bounds.
One thing we're hoping to see tonight is some flow to this game. Inbounds, Melanie Mejia for three. Airs it out. Rios the rebound, turns to the right side, fires up an off-balance shot that is no good. But again, the Eagles lose the rebound out of bounds as Amira Millard and Reimer went after it. It stays down here with Postville.
Yeah, we talked about both of these teams going to want to rebound, and Clayton Ridge struggling here.
Same play, same inbound shot by Mejia, who misses the three-pointer, comes in to get the rebound, is knocked to the floor. She actually lost her footing on the way in. May have had some contact there, but lost the ball out of bounds. And Mejia, okay. Ball goes back to the Eagles. Inbounds to Willie. We approached the halfway point of our first quarter. Eagles trying to pick up their 7th win of the year. In the lane, Amira Miller drives in from the right block. Shot no good, but she is fouled. And late over defensively there was rough. And that will put Amira Miller to the free throw line for 2. So this is a good sign for the Eagles.
Yeah, for the Eagles, they're getting to the free throw line. They need to make a few more, but, the getting there is a big part of it.
So this will be 2 for Amira Millard. Free throw on its way there, and it is good. Over the front of the rim, rolls through. 9-2 lead. Easy start here that the Eagles were looking for. Sirazua checks out. Into the game is Mallory Dean. She is a freshman. That's the first sub for Clayton Ridge in this ball game. Amira Millard, second free throw on its way there, and that free throw off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Ruff off the left side. So the one thing that Pirates don't want to do is be quick with their shots on offense. They actually want to move things around. Loera on top to Acevedo. Right side to Mejia. There's another 3. Right side. Got it from the right wing. Unless it's Melanie Mejia open, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. And she was wide open. So she's got to shoot that, shoot it with confidence, knocks it down.
And it is now 9-5. And offensively, Clayton Ridge turns the ball over as Willie tried to go right side to Kamaya Millard. And that ball thrown a little bit away, and they turn it over, and the Eagles want a timeout. 3:45 left in the opening act. We're going 9-5. Eagles here, the early lead.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
So 9-5, the early lead, again, for Clayton Ridge, and they use the game's first timeout. Inbounds to Loera, and now more of a 1-2-2 pressure for Clayton Ridge. Dean stumbles in the backcourt. That allows Acevedo to bring it into the offensive end. The ball deflected away, but picked up by the Pirates. Acevedo right side, the ball deflected by Willie. This is just what we're going to see in this ball game tonight. You're going to see a lot of tip passes. Everything's kind of contested. Again, just hoping to get some flow at some point in this game.
Well, I think both of these teams need to learn you got to fake it to make that pass, and they're just throwing it through hands right now.
And Rios got it from the high post, tried to go left side to Ruff and overshot her. Had the right idea there, but just overshot the pass. What are we at turnover-wise already?
Pirates are up to 8 turnovers. The Eagles are at 6 turnovers.
So in the offensive end, Clayton Ridge been a little better handling the ball. Right side, the ball knocked away by Loera. Again, another deflected pass. Everything being challenged. And the Eagles will take it out in front of the Postville bench. Looks to me like the Pirates will continue with their girl-to-girl defense. And inbounds, they get it to Amira Millard, back to Kamaya Millard. Open, right side, launches at the 3, airs it out well long, shot no good. Willie tracks down the rebound. Amira Millard left side for 3 off the back of the rim, side of the rim, no good. Reimer gets the rebound, saves it back to Amira Millard. Her left-handed layup, no good, but fouled. So Clayton Ridge, a couple of offensive opportunities, and Amira Millard back to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've already shot 6 free throws here in this first quarter, but they've only made half of them. They're 3 for 6. So getting opportunities, they need to capitalize on it to try to extend this lead.
A couple of subs waiting at the table for Clayton Ridge. Amira Millard's free throw on its way. It is good. 10-5. Clayton Ridge the early lead. Sarah Zua back into the ball game. Also coming in is Hayden Reimer. She is a freshman. So Sarah Zua, a freshman, along with Reimer. Checking out is Dean. Also coming out of the ball game is Willie for Clayton Ridge. Second free throw being eyed there by Amira Millard. And the free throw on its way there, it is good. So 11-5. Clayton Ridge has the lead. 3-minute mark of our first quarter. Backcourt area, Acevedo into the offensive end on top to Melanie Mejia. Right side to Acevedo. Acevedo brings it baseline to the elbow with Rios, who takes a shot but fouled by Reimer. Rios just caught and fired. As she caught it just off the right elbow, she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, just catch and shoot, and they're going to say, nope, this was on the floor.
Rio says I was shooting. Yeah. No, foul called on the floor. Inbounds to Loera. Open from the elbow. 15-footer, no good. Reimer had her hand on the rebound, lost it, goes into the hands of Rios, who Mejia gets it in the lane, tries to drive in, but into a lot of traffic. The ball deflected out of there, picked up by the Eagles. Meanwhile, Clayton Ridge, Reimer tried to go right side in the lane to Millard. It's intercepted by Melanie Mejia. Back offensively is Postville. Right side, Rios. Rios to Loera. Top of the key to Acevedo. Right side back to Rios. Baseline, 15-footer on its way, short. And the rebound pulled down by Amira Millard. So maybe a little flow going here.
Well, they at least moved the ball a little bit, looked for that open shot, but not able to knock it down.
Miller drives in left side, feeds it back to her younger sister, Kamaya, who banks it up and in. Fouled, count the basket, and the Eagles lead 13-5.
We talk about the post for Clayton Ridge and how hard they work posting up and hitting shots, but they also know how to pass the ball very well in there, and you just saw that interior pass between Amira Millard and Kamaya Millard, and Kamaya Millard finished strong.
All right, Ruff's second foul, by the way. She'll check out. Pamela Mejia back into the ball game. So at some point, well, right now we've got the Millard sisters on the court for Clayton Ridge as Kamaya's free throw. It is good. Eagles hitting most of their free throws. That's a good sign. We also have the Mejia sisters on the court there. So lots of family. All right, Ruff in the offensive end. Catches it back out on top to Acevedo. Acevedo with it right side to Rios. Rios on the right wing. Back on top to Acevedo. 9-point Eagle lead. Here's Acevedo inside the three-point line from the right wing. Nice 19-foot jump shot. Stepped right into it, and it's now 14-7. Eagles in the lead.
Yeah, good ball movement and a nice finish for Acevedo.
And here is in the offensive end, Reimer, high post. Nice entry pass down low to, Amira Millard, who puts it in off the glass. You don't draw it up any better than that. High post to low post. 90 seconds left in the first quarter. And across the timeline, Acevedo to Loera, who launches a three, banks it in. Got it from the left wing. It's a 2, but the bank stays open late on this Tuesday night for Loera.
Just a catch and fire and banked it in. Nice shot here, and the pressure continue with the girl-to-girl defense.
And now Clayton Ridge loses it out of bounds. Sarah Zua was looking to go off a pick, dribbled it out of bounds. Hayden Reimer checks out of the ball game for the Eagles, and Willie back in for Clayton Ridge. Backcourt area. Acevedo again gets out of the double team. Right side has the ball knocked away by Amira Millard into the backcourt, but Melanie Mejia goes to the backcourt and gets it. And into the offensive end, right side to Rios. Rios back to Mejia. Mejia, right wing, back over to Acevedo now. Acevedo in the lane to Rios, and a foul over top there. And actually, we've got a 3-second violation. This is on the weak side. I believe it is Pamela Mejia caught in the lane too long.
Yeah, she was there, and you could see the official counting and telling her you got to get out of the lane, and she never did.
So the ball goes back to the Eagles. Pirates again continue to play girl-to-girl defense. Kamaya Millard, nice entry pass again, left block. Amira Millard kisses it off the glass up and in. Back to a 9-point lead, and the Eagles using their size to their advantage.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be a tall task for the Pirates to try to slow down tonight.
And back over to Loera, on top to Acevedo. Steps into a 3, top of the key, shot off the side of the rim. Reimer tracks down the rebound near the far corner for the Eagles. As we go inside 30 minutes here, 30 seconds I should say, in our opening quarter. Sarah Zua offensively. And works it right wing to Willie. In the lane, Reimer seals her defender, uses the shot, plays Annie over from the right block. Rebound tracked down to the left side by Kamaya Millard. And they'll work it back over to Sarazua, who drives in the lane, loses the handle on the basketball, saves it, though, back to Willie. We're inside 7 seconds left in the quarter. Willie off a pick in the lane to Amira Millard. Catches it on the right block, loses it on the floor, picked up by Mejia. Eagles had opportunities, but never got off a shot. In the opening quarter comes to an end. We've played one. Eagles have scored 18 points. They lead 18-9 at the end of one.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, Morris Funeral Home in Guttenberg and Garnavillo, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We've played one quarter. Good start for Clayton Ridge. They lead 18-9 here on the road over Postville. What do we have stat-wise in the first quarter?
For the Eagles, they were 6 of 9, 6 of 7 from inside the three-point line, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. So great shooting for the Eagles. For the Pirates, they were 4 of 13, 1 of 3 behind the arc.
Trying to enter the ball was Kamaya Millard to the left block. Had the right idea. Pass off the hands of Reimer. Goes out of bounds as she had established position. Reimer, Amira Millard, Kamaya Millard, Willie, and also Sarazua out there for the Eagles. Meanwhile, Postville throws it away again as Acevedo tried to lead in the offensive end. Pamela Mejia, but overshot her. The ball goes out of bounds. So Acevedo, along with Melanie Mejia, Pamela Mejia, also out there is Loera and Rios. Meanwhile, ahead of the pack, it is again Amira Millard running the court, gets it ahead of everybody, lays it up and in. The Eagles lead by 11. Right side Rios, 15-footer, no good. Rebound tracked down by Acevedo in the corner. And Acevedo back out on top. Thinking Vikings because we are expecting an Edco update here, and we do not have one yet. Meanwhile, Postville loses the ball in the lane. And Amira Millard back into the offensive end. Entry pass to Reimer, catches it inside the right block. She's fouled on the floor. Again, Postville double teaming, but there was a nudge. Turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's the story of this. We knew there was going to be issues handling the ball. Postville with 10 turnovers, add 2 more already in this quarter, so they're up to 12. The Eagles had 9, now up to 10 turnovers.
Pamela Mejia checks out. Into the game is going to be number 12 for Postville, and that is Carly Knutson. Meanwhile, inbounds, middle of the lane, wide open there is, again, Lola Reimer. Uses that size, goes up to catch it, keeps it high, hits the shot from 8 feet away in the middle of the lane. Back offensively to Acevedo. A minute into our second quarter. Acevedo has the ball knocked away by Sarazua, but a foul called on Sarazua. So both teams have one foul here in the first minute of our quarter. All right, we do have a score now. I was waiting for that from Edco in Springville. It is Springville leading the Vikings 18-13 at the end of one. 18-13, Springville leads Edco. Inbounds, Melanie Mejia, right wing for 3. Shot is long off the side of the rim. Rebound kicks to the left, and it's picked up by Reimer. Meanwhile, ahead of the pack, here's Amira Millard. Drives in, feeds it right side to Kamaya Millard. Her 12-footer right side, circled in and out. Amira Millard the rebound and called for an offensive foul. As she turned to get a little spacing there, lowered the shoulder, dipped it enough to draw contact as she bumped into Knutson, rather.
Well, and she had the right idea. She got that nice offensive rebound. She knew she wanted to step through, but she ducked that head and made contact to duck through instead of trying to step through and finish strong.
And here's Melanie Mejia, lowers the head, brings it into the offensive end, has the ball knocked away from behind. Lola Reimer slides to the floor, saves it there, over to Sarazua. Rios also on the floor for Postville and comes up a little bit hobbling. Meanwhile, Reimer ahead of the pack, catches it on the right block, lays it up and in. And now a timeout taken by, we have an official's timeout actually,
yep.
But it's 24-9, and you wonder if Postville is thinking about a timeout pretty quick.
Yeah, maybe to discuss this, but Clayton Ridge is going to take a chance to bring a couple of subs in. It looks like Amira Millard and Sarazua are going to step out, and it looks like we've got number 2 into the ball game.
And that will be for Clayton Ridge.
Avery.
Yes, and that will be Dean's first appearance. Meanwhile, Postville beats the pressure. Shot no good. And now we've got a jump ball as the shot was launched there in the offensive end, I believe, by Knutson.
Yes.
Shot was banked long, but we've got a tie-up on the rebound, and it goes off the right side. Inbounds, right side to Acevedo. in the right corner, brings it back out on top to Melanie Mejia. Mejia drives in the lane, little one-handed runner, banks it off almost the top of the backboard, and the ball ricochets to the free throw line. Somehow they get it to Acevedo. Acevedo takes the three from off the right side. Shot is no good, and Kamaya Millard gets the rebound. Back in the offensive end is Clayton Ridge. Willie, right side to Dean. Dean, entry pass to Reimer, seals her defender, lays it up inside the right block. Eagles doing a great job using their size to their advantage. They lead by 17.
Executing the game plan to perfection here.
And here in the offensive end, Postal has it knocked away on the far sideline, stays down here.
You can just see it, their game plan, get that ball into the post and let them do their work. And it looks like Coach Cleve's going to finally take a timeout here. We're going to take a full timeout.
5:40 left in the half. Eagles pulling away, leading by 17. Let's take this break.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
So the Eagles lead 26-9 here. It's 17-point lead. That is their biggest. And as far as the Pirates taking a timeout, obviously we mentioned this. We beat on the drum about the turnovers here, but that's still a concern. The other concern is getting back in transition. Eagles just running the court.
Yeah, they're running the court and getting the ball to their post, doing a great job of running it.
For Clayton Ridge, Mallory Dean, a freshman, checking back in during that timeout. Meanwhile, Postal throws it away. Looking to go to Melanie Mejia, picked up by Kamaya Millard. She drives in, shot no good, but fouled by Melanie Mejia. So a good job by that time Kamaya Millard, keeping the girl at her hip as she drove off the left side. She'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, and the Eagles doing a nice job of letting their defense kind of dictate where they go with it and just taking advantage of those passes, stepping into passing lanes, loose balls, and just getting out and running.
Free throw on its way by Kamaya Millard. It's off the front of the rim. The shot is no good. You mentioned the free throw shooting for the Eagles. Been better tonight in this ball game so far, and you figure they're going to get some opportunities. And Kamaya Millard back to the free throw line, trying to put them up by 18 points here. Second free throw being eyed there, and that free throw on its way by Kamaya Millard, circled in and out, no good. Melanie Mejia gets the rebound underneath the basket. The Eagles have 4 subs waiting at the scorer's table. Meanwhile, Acevedo has it left side against the 1-2-2 for Clayton Ridge. Hayden Reimer also checked in during that last break. Acevedo to Melanie Mejia, who drives in right side. A little layup from the right side up and in. Nice job by, that time, Ruff, kind of setting a moving screen, but inadvertently.
Yeah, she was just kind of trying to box out before the ball was there and ended up being a nice little moving screen.
So it's now 26-11, 5 minutes left in the half. Hayden Reimer, top of the key, deep three. Banks it long, but the rebound by Kamaya Millard, put back, hangs on the front of the rim, but slides in. And the Eagles here getting a number of girls to contribute down low, back up by 17.
Yeah, and crashing the boards. We talked about that being important, using their height.
Loera just launches a three left side, no good. Knutson gets the rebound there on the deflection as the ball missed the rim. And the Eagles get the rebound. Reimer across the timeline for Clayton Ridge, left side to Kamaya Millard. Millard in the lane, wide open there is Dean. That, by the way, is number 2, Avery Dean, who feeds it right side, gives it up to the senior Amira Millard, and she kisses it off the glass from the right block.
Well, read the defense coming over to pick her up. Nice little bounce pass and a great finish by Millard again.
And back out on top, the ball deflected out of there by Kamaya Millard, and it will stay down here with Postville as here comes the substitutions for the Eagles. Checking out will be Reimer. Also checking out there will be Kamaya Millard. Hayden Reimer checks out along with Lola Reimer there. And actually Lola Reimer comes back into the ballgame.
I think Dean checked out as well.
All right, so we had one Dean in, and one Dean stays. Both Deans actually checked out. So into the ball game is number 13, Jovi Allen, another freshman. Meanwhile, Melanie Mejia drives in, bailed out by contact as she threw it up, driving to the right side. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, so now you can set up who's out there, Dan.
Yep, all right. So we have Sarah Zua back into the game. Also, Jovi Allen, her first appearance. Lola Reimer into the ball game along with Willie. The other 4 girls all checked out. Free throw by Melanie Mejia. That one circled the front of the rim, and then goes through, and it's 30-12 here. Can the Pirates hang in here in this first half as Amira Miller checks out? And that is a rarity there, but they will bring back into the game Avery Dean. I wouldn't think this would be long. Free throw, second one up and in. Melanie Mejia, the leading scorer for the, once again, Pirates, and their top free throw shooter as well. Meanwhile, Willie across the timeline, 17-point lead for Clayton Ridge. And let's see if they can work it down in the lane. They do. They get it down to Dean. Her post-up shot, no good. Played Annie in the over. Took the shot from the right block. Missed there by Avery Dean. And the rebound pulled down by Postville. A one and done. Melanie Mejia in the offensive end. Loses the basketball on top to Acevedo. Acevedo, baseline to Rios. Right corner. Launches up the three. That shot off the front of the rim. Jovi Allen gets the rebound for the Eagles underneath the basket. 3.5 left here in our first half. And Sarah Zua in the offensive end and a reach-in foul, I believe, committed by Postville. That will be the third foul committed by Postville. Clayton Ridge has also committed 3 fouls.
It's good to see that Rios is back in the ball game. She went out with that ankle, but it looks like she's going to be okay. She launched up that 3 last time.
All right, we've got a final. MFL Marmac has defeated West Central tonight, 67-13. Meanwhile, Lola Reimer has it on the left block area, loses the basketball, and then trying to get possession of it is called for a reach-in foul, and that will be the 4th foul committed by Clayton Ridge. Another score to pass along. Keyhigh leads North Fayette Valley now early in the fourth quarter, 37-35. Got a good ball game going on there
up there
at Lansing tonight. Meanwhile, Sarazua steals the pass. Right side to Willie. Misses the right-handed layup, though. Sarazua might have been better off taking it herself. Meanwhile, ahead of the pack, Ruff goes to Rios, who loses the basketball and then is tied up underneath the basket. It is a jump ball, and it goes back to Clayton Ridge. Good hustle by the Eagles, getting back defensively.
Yeah, able to stop that fast break and then force the turnover. So they're going to get the ball back here with about 3 minutes to go.
Eagles kind of substituting freely here in this first half.
They are. They've got 4 deep already.
And looking to go to Reimer. Double teamed in the right block. Tried to feed it left side to Dean, but would have been better off just taking it up from the right side. And the ball is deflected out of bounds by Postville. It gave Postville's defense a chance to react.
Well, you saw what Lola Reimer was trying to do there. Double team, dump it off, but just wasn't there.
Reimer, left side, baseline, Willie, deep left corner for 3 off the side of the rim. Reimer skies over everybody, gets the rebound, and saves it back over to Allen. On top to Sarah Zua. Left side to Willie. In the lane, Reimer, nice seal from the right block. The shot goes in and out. Gets her own rebound. Put back from the right side. Banks it long. And on the floor, tied up for the rebound there with Acevedo. Reimer had a couple of great looks off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, had a great lead pass there. Willie did a nice job of seeing that seal and just missed the first one. Rushed the second one and ends up giving the ball back to the Pirates.
And back across the timeline, it is Postville. Right side to Acevedo. Eagles continue a 1-2-2 zone. Now Allen plays the top of that zone. And they have it on top. Loera, left side, knocked away by Sarah Zua, who picks up the basketball, slides on the floor. Acevedo then takes it away from her. Postville back in the offensive end. Acevedo drives in, double teamed on the baseline, has it knocked out of bounds. It stays down here with the Pirates. Hayden Reimer into the ball game. Jovi Allen checks out. JV kids played tonight, so these teams certainly keep an eye on quarters in this game tonight.
Yeah, they'll have to keep an eye on that.
Ruff inbounds there, right side to Loera. 3-pointer was short, may have been partially blocked. Somebody may have gotten a piece of it.
I think so.
Willie back into the offensive end for the Eagles. Willie drives in right side, back over to Reimer. She's open off the top of the key for 3. Shot no good. Line drived it short. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Postville. It'll stay down here with Clayton Ridge. 2:04 to go here in our first half.
Yeah, Hayden Reimer, the freshman, averages about 4.5 points for her, but she shoots about 35% from the 3-point line, so they're not afraid to let her take that shot.
And seen some time in the starting lineup. Reimer on the left block, covered back over to Sarah Zua, who drives in, launches a 15-footer, little one-handed runner, no good. Rebound, stumbling down is Ruff with the rebound, but lost her footing, and as she came down, it causes a travel. Ruff's going back to the other end, but she needs to head down to this end here. She needs to stay down in this end, and she does. Inbounds, they go middle of the lane. They try to go to Reimer, and the ball intercepted by Melanie Mejia. So the Eagles turn it over on the inbounds. Meanwhile, Melanie Mejia into the offensive end. Left side works it there with, again, Acevedo, right wing. The 3 launched by Loera. That shot banked long, and you just see the Pirates just kind of launching, not necessarily getting set for a shot. Meanwhile, ahead of the pack, Eagles turn it over. Willie had the right idea. Tried to go left side to Avery Dean. That ball overshot. And the ball goes back to the Pirates on the turnover by the Eagles.
You got to believe that a little patience to get your feet set, get them under you, follow through. You're going to be a better shooter.
Rios, baseline 15-footer. It is good. Rios open on the left baseline, 30-15 now our score.
And the Clayton Ridge needs to value these possessions a little bit. They've been pressing just a little bit.
And right side, Dean in the lane to Reimer. She traveled with the basketball. And this is a different team for Clayton Ridge without Amira Millard on the court.
Yeah, she's been out a long time, so I'm surprised she's been sitting this long. I would expect to see her coming back in here shortly.
And again, substitution for Clayton Ridge as Avery Dean will check out. Reimer comes back into the game. Meanwhile, right side, Rios has the ball knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Camilla Millard, checked in for the Eagles. And do we have a whistle there?
Yeah. We had a tipped ball.
The ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, tipped ball by Clayton Ridge, but it went out of bounds, so give it back to the Pirates.
Inbounds to Rios on the right block, too far underneath the basket. Took a shot that hit underneath the backboard. And now we've got a jump ball as Reimer tied up there with Ruff. And fortunately, we're going the other way with 1:02 to go here in our first half.
Yep, that's going to go back to the Eagles here. They're going to set something up and expect them to get the ball in the middle.
And here across the timeline is Willie. Willie with it, top of the key. And looking to throw it to Reimer, who's covered, but they now get it to her on the right block. Shot up and in. Again, they went to the corner and then worked it down low. Kamaya Millard with the assist. And the Eagles using the size once again. Back up by 17. And here across the timeline, Postville throws it away as that time Acevedo tried to lead Melanie Mejia and actually split two girls. It goes out of bounds where Coach Czar gets the ball there for the official and gives it on back.
Yep. Clayton Ridge here will reset again and look for them to try to get that ball inside to Reimer once again.
And here's Reimer, top of the key for three. Got it! Reimer steps out and hits the three-pointer. For Lola Reimer, by the way, her first three-pointer of the season. It's 35-15. And the Eagles steal the ball away. Offensively, they go back to Reimer, who loses the ball in the double team. Picked up by Willie. Her shot no good, but foul. She'll go to the free throw line for two. Did you see the expression from Reimer after hitting that?
She had that. She was like, I just hit a three. I don't know what did I do? It was impressive, and they came down on the next offensive set right inside to her.
Almost sheepishly looked after taking that three. Willie to the free throw line. It is good. 36-15. So it's all good for the Eagles right now. Ruff, by the way, with her third foul. She'll check out. As back into the ball game is Carly Knutson. And the second free throw being eyed by Willie. The Eagles average 32 points a game. They're at 36 right now. Free throw no good. Kamaya Millard gets the rebound. Back over on top to Willie. Willie, again, Sarazua tried to go in the lane. Intercepted by Melanie Mejia. As that pass was telegraphed and a good steal by the Pirates. Melanie Mejia to Loera. Right side back to Rios. 3 seconds to go. Left side to Mejia. At the free throw line. Takes a contested shot on its way. It is long. And the first half comes to an end. The Eagles led by 9 at the end of one. They've increased it to 21 now. 36-15. Eagles lead at the half. Your first half stats coming up next.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student-athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. At the half, it is Clayton Ridge leading Postville 36-15. It is a half that the Eagles have used their size to their advantage. Let's update you on other scores. Keyhigh leads North Fayette Valley. Last report early in the fourth, 37-35. MFL Marmac has defeated West Central tonight, 67-13. Springville leads Edco at the half, 42-22. And North Lynn beating Starmont tonight by a final score of 93-19. Meanwhile, for Clayton Ridge, we talked about using that size down low. They are led by Amira Millard and Lola Reimer. Let's start with the totals for the Eagles.
Yeah, for Millard, she's sitting at 15 points. Lola Reimer at 13 points. Kamaya Millard with 5 points, 2 points for Erica Sarazua, and 1 point for Alyssa Willie. So they're 36 points, 18 in both quarters. They shot 54% in that first half, 13 of 20 inside the arc. That's 65%. And the 1-3 by Lola Reimer, 1 for 6, so 17% there. And 7 of 13 from the free throw line, but 13 attempts is huge. Again, 54% at the free throw line. They're shooting really, really well tonight.
And again, it's because of the game shots. The message, obviously, for the Eagles was, let's get the ball down low, and it has worked to perfection.
Absolutely. 28 of your 36 points. Well, take away that 3. They're all in the paint with Millard and Reimer.
All right, let's go as far as the totals for Postville.
Postville, they're led by Melanie Mejia with 7 points, and then the rest are all 2. Taylon Rios with 2, Delia Acevedo with 2, Eliana Loera with 2, Cheyenne Ruff with 2. That's their 15 points. They shot 23%, 1 of 9 behind the arc. That's 11%, 5 of 17 otherwise. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, so only 2 attempts for 100%. And then we talk turnovers. Postville had 10 in the first quarter. They had 10 in the second quarter, so they're sitting at 20 turnovers. For Clayton Ridge, 9 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter, 18 turnovers.
Yeah, and we talked about the team that turns the ball over more is the team that's going to lose this ball game, but the turnovers just about even. That's the surprising. But the difference is Clayton Ridge taking game shots where Postville really has struggled. It's just basically been launching shots.
It has. It's been catch and shoot, and first opportunity, let's get the ball up, but they haven't been crashing the boards to get those second chance opportunities, so it's a lot of times one and done, and Clayton Ridge has run the floor well.
Yeah, and Postville, again, a week ago, they put up 61 points against West Central. So it's a team that knows when they are disciplined on offense, but again, that's been tough, and part of that is the Eagles defensively.
Yeah, the Eagles have been forcing them to go full length, so they're getting tired before they're in the front court. Then they have to try to set something up. It's been quicker to find that first open shot, throw it up there, and hope for the best.
All right, so at the half, Eagles in control, 36-15. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about our boys' game coming up a little bit later on. You're listening to High School Basketball from KCTN Sports.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel Garage Doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take the time to stop at a Nightingale Drug and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town family-friendly business in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Warrior Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, Eagles lead by 21, 36-15. Another girls' final. Keyhigh pulls away late to defeat North Fayette Valley, 50-41. The final score there. As we mentioned, MFL Marmac beating West Central 67-13. Northland over Starmont 93-19. Springville leads Edco at the half, 42-22. Boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. Those teams have combined for 8 wins. Postville 5-13, 4-10 in the conference. The Eagles 3-15, 2-11 in the conference. One of these teams going to feel a whole lot better here and pick up a much-needed victory.
Well, yeah, both of these teams look at this as a victory. You know, we haven't seen the postseason pairings yet, so they're still both vying for position, trying to get those wins, trying to stay out of that play-in game. You know, trying to figure out where they're going to land, and this is a big ball game for both of them to continue to improve.
Now, the big thing is Clayton Ridge boys do a lot of things well. They don't turn the ball over. They've been better in that regard. Defensively, they're going to play that 1-3-1. They have just struggled offensively. That's been the problem for them.
And it's not for lack of shots. It's lack of making shots. They throw up a lot of shots, but just not a very good shooting percentage. They're about 30% overall from the field, 26% behind the arc, 48% from the free throw line. They just need to up those numbers by about, 5, 6, 8, 10%.
Josiah Minikue is one of the conference leading scorers at over 19 points a ball game for Postville. It's the supporting cast starting to get better for them. They had a great first half against MFL Marmac, only trailed by 4 at the half, but then saw it slide away in the second half. They won the first matchup with the Eagles.
Yeah, he's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of teams have started going to maybe a box and one, some kind of ISO with him. But if the Eagles stay in that 1-3-1, look to him to find ways to find those spaces in the zone and get his shots off because he knows how to score.
All right, second half of this ball game, if you're the Eagles, keep on and keeping on.
Yeah, they started with a game plan. They want to get the ball inside. It's been working. They want to continue to do that. If you're the Pirates, you got to force the guards to shoot from the outside, but that means you have to go rebound, and that's been a tough thing for them.
And for Postville, let's see if they can get some things running offensively. Again, it's a team that feels like they do good things when they can get into a half-court system, and that just hasn't really worked for them this first half.
Yeah, they move the ball fairly well. They can get open shots, but they've been rushing so much and just not having that patience on the offense.
Acevedo, Melanie Mejia, Pamela Mejia, also out there, Ruff and Knutson for Postville. As we start this second half, in the lane, Pamela Mejia has the ball knocked away, loose ball in the court. We've got a jump ball as Sarah Zua tied up with Mejia, and the ball goes actually back to Clayton Ridge. So Sarah Zua, Willie, Kamaya Millard, Amira Millard, and Lola Reimer. That's the 5 that are out there for Clayton Ridge as our second half is underway. Postville continues in their girl-to-girl defense. Sarah Zua, top of the key to Willie. Willie, right side to Kamaya Millard. Try to go into the lane to Amira Millard. It's knocked away by Mejia. Eagles maintain possession off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, ran some kind of set there looking for maybe a shot from Willie, but if it wasn't there, they were going to swing it and try to get that late pass inside.
Inbounds, they work it middle of the lane to Amira Millard. Double team, spins to the left, uses the left hand, leaves it short, gets her own rebound, put back up and in. That pads the stats there, just kept right on at it. 38-15, Eagles score first here in the second half. They continue with the pressure, the ball intercepted. Sarazua to Amira Millard. Millard wraparound pass to Kamaya Millard, and it's up and in. Unselfish there, the sisters connect. And it's 25-point lead now very quickly.
And continuing with that 1-2-2 pressure just to force Postville to have to handle the ball.
Acevedo in the offensive end, tried to go in the lane. It's knocked away. Loose ball picked up there by Willie, and then Willie fouled from behind by Ruff, who tried to take it back away. So the ball goes back there to the Eagles. So the good start for the Eagles here, not letting up to start the second half.
Yeah, and it's a little physical out there, but that's going to be the fourth foul on number 21, Cheyenne Ruff. So she's going to go to the bench here.
And that will allow Rios to come back into the game for the Pirates. And across the timeline is Sarazua. The Eagles have handled pressure well in this game. Sarazua on top to Willie. Willie in the lane to Reimer. Spins, uses the left hand, but she traveled. Yeah, had the right idea. Made a nice move towards the middle of the lane, but didn't put the ball down and move the feet. And the Eagles turn it over.
Yeah, a lot of times she'll go towards the basket, towards the side of the basket. This time she spun the other way but didn't have her feet right.
Melanie Mejia dribbles through traffic, brings it left side, runs into Willie. The shot no good, runs into Reimer rather after she got by Willie. Good straight up defense by Reimer. Ball just went up in the air, right back into the hands of the Eagles. Sarazua in the lane trying to go to Reimer, catches it inside the left block and fouled by Pamela Mejia as she caught it on the left side. And the Eagles maintain possession underneath the basket.
Yeah, definitely a height advantage inside, and Eagles continuing to take advantage, get that ball inside to Reimer and Millard.
And left side, Willie inbounds to Amira Millard in the left corner. And she goes into the lane to Sarazua, who drives in. Shot blocked by Melanie Mejia, who gets the rebound. Sarazua slid into the lane. That was nice recovering defense by Mejia. Backcourt area, Acevedo to Rios. In the offensive end, back to Acevedo. Pirates looking for their first points. Rios 3, right side, grazes the side of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound goes off the leg of Reimer underneath as she jostled for positioning there with Pamela Mejia, and it goes off the right side of the basket. And it goes to, again, Postville. We always have to check names, and we do this all the time as Melanie Mejia launches a three-pointer, partially blocked. I think Sarazua got a piece of it. Reimer gets the rebound. Back to Amira Millard, who leads the break. Drives in right side, the layup. It is up, but they're going to wave it off. An offensive foul. Melanie Mejia gets back defensively and draws the charge, takes the layup off the board, and it goes back there to Postville.
And Melanie Mejia is checking. Do I have my contacts in? Do I have any bruises in my arm? She's looking for blood. She took a pretty good hit there.
Pass intercepted by Sarazua, who drives in. Left-handed layup, no good. Melanie Mejia gets the rebound after the turnover. We were talking about names, and obviously last names are challenging no matter where you are, especially when you get, it's one thing in names like we have tonight, but the South Wind, the Tricky Valley games, here's a 10-second violation by Postville. Those names as we get up north. But the big thing we have to follow now is first names for people.
Yeah, interesting spellings of some of the first names. We've got the two Millard sisters who have different spellings, but Amira Millard and Kamaya Millard, and then Melanie Mejia looks like Maloney, but it's Melanie.
And Pamela Mejia looks like Pamela Mejia.
Looks like Pamela.
Reimer left side. Sarazua cuts to the basket, but misses the layup. Reimer the rebound, kept it high, banks it up and in. 27-point lead, and the Eagles have started the second half on a 6-0 run as Mallory Dean, a freshman, has checked in. Meanwhile, Kamaya Millard steals it away at the free throw line, right side to Willie. Willie's layup, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. And this is a chance for the Eagles to go up by 30 points here.
Yeah, this is an 8-point run, chance to be 9. Alyssa Willie running the court. Nice pass by Kamaya Millard to hit her in stride. Able to make the basket and get the free throw.
All right, substitution. It was the third foul on Melanie Mejia. She'll check out. Pamela Mejia also checks out. Into the game is number 20, Leslie Vivero Nunez. And also coming back into the game is Knutson. Free throw on its way by Willie, and that free throw is good. Eagles doing all things well tonight. They lead by 30 points here in the third. Offensively, not expecting the pass was Knutson, as Acevedo tried to leave Knutson into the offensive end, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the Pirates, the turnover problem continues.
Well, we talked about them, needing to cut down on those turnovers. They average about 28, sitting at 27 right now.
And again, it's just continued in the first 3 minutes of this third quarter. Tried to go in the lane to Kamaya Millard. She's overshot, just didn't hang on to the pass. Loose ball picked up there by Vivero Nunez for the Pirates. Meanwhile, Loera back out on top to Acevedo. Acevedo, right side and bodied there. The foul called on Mallory Dean. So that is the third foul on Clayton Ridge. Postville's committed 3, and I believe that's just the second on Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, I think that's just a second. We've got another sub going a little deeper into the bench here. Number 15,
Kiera Willett-Gaw, and she's a sophomore. Acevedo in the lane, trying to work it there to Vivero Nunez. Her shot no good. Rebound picked up by Sarazua on the right side. So you've got a different combination here for the Eagles. Sarazua to Willie. Willie beats the pressure into the offensive end. Drives right side. Hands it back over to Reimer. Reimer, top of the key, and actually they work it to Willett-Gaw. Her 15-footer no good. Reimer, the rebound, put back up and in from the right side. Again, they read things well. This is an 11-0 run to start the third. Back offensively now is Vivero Nunez. Right side, Acevedo steps into a three, banks it well long. It is no good. Willie gets the rebound for the Eagles. We approach the halfway point of our third quarter. Postville has not scored. Willie into the offensive end, and the pass to Reimer deflected into the hands of Avery Dean, who works it back over left side to Willett-Gaw. Willett-Gaw, free throw line with Reimer. Entry pass down low to Dean. Her shot blocked, but a foul committed that time by Vivero Nunez. So again, they just continue to go high post to low post no matter who's in there.
Yeah, they bring a young player in there in Willett-Gaw, and they went high post. And Reimer drops it down, and Dean gets that shot going down low. They just continue to attack that paint, and they've been having success in there tonight.
Avery Dean to the free throw line for two. Free throw, it is short. She'll get another opportunity here. 32-point lead for, again, Clayton Ridge as Sarazua checks out. Hayden Reimer comes back into the ballgame for the Eagles. Free throw being eyed by Dean. Second free throw, circled around, popped in and out. Willie saves the rebound. Back into the hands of Reimer, who slid down on the court. Never got a hand on it.
Hustle, though.
Yep, and the ball goes back to the Pirates. Loera in the offensive end, dribbles it off the foot, out of bounds. Give it back to Clayton Ridge. And the Pirates here not getting very many shot opportunities here in the third.
No, they've only had 5 shot opportunities, but nothing really consistent and nothing really in stride.
Willie in the offensive end, left side to Willett-Gaw. Back over to Willie at the top of the key. Willie looking into the lane area. Willett-Gaw again goes back out on top to Willie. Willie at the free throw line, pulls up, 8-foot runner. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And the Eagles have a chance to go up by 35 here.
Yeah, we didn't know if they would get there. Postville had been playing fairly well in that first half to kind of stave this off, but they haven't scored here in the second half, and Clayton Ridge just continues to score.
Free throw by Willie. It is short, no good, but the rebound pulled down there by Willett-Gaw. She misses the shot. Dean got her hand on the rebound, no good. Rebound back over, top of the key. Willie for three, shot no good. And the rebound lost out of bounds by Clayton Ridge. Postville averts being 35-pointed, at least for the moment, as the Eagles go deeper into their bench. Number 12, Pfeiffer Horns into the ballgame, a sophomore. Speaking of first names we were talking about.
Yep. Starts with a P. It's Pfeiffer, but it starts with a P. It's a P silent.
Postville in the offensive end now. Acevedo, right side, looking to go back over on the right wing area. Top of the key, Loera open, fires up the three. Shot banks well long. It is no good. Reimer gets the rebound. Reimer, the real true post player on the court right now for Clayton Ridge. Hayden Reimer in the offensive end. Lost the handle on it for a second. In the lane, they go to Avery Dean. On the left block, she's covered. Try to get it back to Reimer in Lola Reimer, but the ball is knocked away by Vivero Nunez. And the Pirates get it back. Is inside 3 minutes to go. Hayden Reimer steals the ball away from Acevedo. Gets it ahead to Willie. Willie's right-handed layup. It's up and in. Start the moving clock. With 2:46 to go, I think we're surprised. This game was not a 35-point game last time.
No, we didn't think it was going to get to this point, but Clayton Ridge has executed their game plan to perfection tonight.
So it's 51-15, a 15-0 run, and you will see plenty of subs. Melanie Mejia comes into the ballgame. Acevedo checks out. Reimer and Willie check out. For Clayton Ridge, back into the ballgame is number 2. That is Avery Dean. And number 14 coming in Kaylee Dempster. She would be another freshman. Meanwhile, Rios in the offensive end, back to Melanie Mejia. Mejia drives in, loses the basketball, picked up there by Clayton Ridge. So basically right now, you have the Eagles 5 subs in, and we've got a jump ball. As Rios tied up with Reimer, Hayden Reimer, that is, in the backcourt, and the ball will go back there to Postville on the alternate possession rule.
Yeah, they're going to reset here, give Postville the ball, reset that shot clock. Let's see if Postville can set up some kind of offensive set here in the half court.
Melanie Mejia has it right side, drives along the baseline, tries to back her way in, loses it, somehow gets it over to Vivero Nunez. Her shot banks long, missed it from the left side, and the rebound pulled down by Avery Dean. Actually, correction, that it was Avery Dean with the rebound to Hayden Reimer. Reimer across the timeline, left side, nice pass there. The shot taken by Horns. It's blocked, and it's blocked there, but last touched by the Eagles out of bounds. Avery Dean lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, nice pass by Hayden Reimer, that cross court to the open post, and Pfeiffer Horns had that kind of blocked, but Eagles not able to get that rebound, though. They had a couple of rebounders, both Dean girls on the other side.
And we're approaching the 1 minute mark of our third quarter, and Melanie Mejia just traveled with the basketball. Just took 2 steps there, actually 3 steps, when she caught the ball looking to make a pass.
Yeah, just thinking about what they want to do in the offensive set, and feet weren't quiet. Another turnover there for the Pirates.
And Eagles here have outscored Postville 16-0 in the third. Reimer drives in, an off-balance 8-footer, left it short. Rebound picked up there by Vivero Nunez, and there's a reach-in foul committed by Clayton Ridge. Let's not get into the bonus here. Well, Postville's committed 5 fouls. That's the 4th on Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, we don't want free throw attempts here. We want to make sure we're not extending this game with that continuous clock.
All right, Mallory Dean checks out of the ball game. Jovi Allen comes back in. And inbounds, Mejia wide open, shot at the wrong basket, shot no good. Eagles get the rebound, and they're going the wrong way.
That's an over and back. They're going to have to call that.
Wow, I'll tell you what, that was a air-plagued situation. Inbounds, Melanie Mejia shot at the wrong basket. Then Clayton Ridge got the rebound, and again, you've got subs into the ballgame. Horns just took off into the other end, thought she had a fast break going on. It's Postville's ball, and it should be over and back.
Yeah, it was over and back on the Eagles, but you saw that developing. There were 2 Pirates in the front court, and they passed the ball inside on a post play.
Let's end the third quarter, huh? 51-15. Eagles on their way. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Warrior Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. We'll start the fourth quarter with the moving clock. Clayton Ridge outscoring Postville 15-0 in that third quarter. They lead here 51-15. What was our stats in the third quarter?
For Clayton Ridge, they were 7 of 15 in that quarter, all 2-pointers. They did not attempt a 3-pointer, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Pirates, they were 0 of 8, 0 of 4 from the 3, 0 of 4 from inside, and did not shoot a free throw.
They run a set for Willie. Wide open, left corner for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound knocked away by Sarah Zua. It will go back to Postville. Again, we have to point out turnovers.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge sitting at 23 turnovers. Postville, 31 turnovers.
And again, that leads to just 15 points for the Pirates. Melanie Mejia drives in, takes a little runner outside the lane. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Put back strong. And the rebound deflected out of there, picked up by Lola Reimer. Melanie Mejia, Vivero Nunez, Rios, Knutson, and also out there at Loera. Meanwhile, Kamaya Millard catches it ahead of the pack, and as she drove in right side, traveled with the basketball. Had the right idea, but just did not get set. So Amira Millard, Kamaya Millard, Sarah Zua, Willie, and Reimer out there. As we just reset Postville's 5, they take out Knutson and bring in Rios. So we expect to see plenty of subs in the final 7 minutes. And that's what the Eagles have done most of this game. Vivero Nunez, free throw line, pulls up, 15-footer off the back of the rim, rolls around, got it to stay down. She's into the scoring column in this ball game tonight. And that stops Postville's 9-minute drought without a basket.
We expect to see some subs as this game continues.
Left side, Kamaya Millard for 3. Got it from the left wing. Postville went 2-3 zone now here in the fourth. And now this is the biggest lead for Clayton Ridge. Melanie Mejia drives in on a hand check by Kamaya Millard. So the clock continues to move. After this ball game, we will be with you for the stats. And also, of course, we will have the Chalk Talk for our boys game coming up a little bit later on. So, once again,
Postville's going to take it off on the right side of the hoop here, and they just get the ball in there to Luera. She dribbles on top and loses the handle.
And the loose ball picked up by Sarah Zua. Over to Willie, who drives in, right-handed layup up and in. Impressive drive there. And again, it is now 54-19. Eagles continue to roll here.
Yeah, 56-17 is going to be our score here. And Melanie Mejia passes it out to Rios.
And her three-point shot from the left corner, no good. Reimer gets the rebound. That's Lola Reimer to Sarah Zua, getting it ahead very quickly to Amira Millard. Millard goes into the lane there. Back over on top. Kamaya Millard off the top of the key for three off the front of the rim. Long rebound picked up by Willie in the far corner. In the lane to Amira Millard. Double team there. Tied up by Vivero Nunez. It is a jump ball. And the ball goes back to Postville on the alternate possession rule.
I would expect Clayton Ridge start to bring some subs in here, games in hand, as this clock continues to run. Postville's been subbing, they went about, 3-4 deep tonight as well. So
yeah, and I think Clayton Ridge is going to go to the bench right now. They're going to clear the bench, bring in 5, and let them play the last 5 minutes. Vivero Nunez into the ball game. Pirates may look to kind of finish with some seniors on the court, being it's their last home game. In the lane to Ruff. Silly reach-in foul from behind by Lola Reimer. Tried to reach over top, and the ball will go back to Postville. Substitutions. I would think the starters are done for the night. Willie, Sarah Zua, along with Amira Millard, Kamaya Millard, and Lola Reimer, led by their 2 seniors tonight. Willie also had a big game as well. They're led by their 3 seniors.
Yeah, all 3 of those seniors are in double figures, so great night for those seniors, for Clayton Ridge, getting that much-needed win. That puts them at 7, pending the final score.
Inbounds, they try to go in the lane. It's intercepted by Clayton Ridge, and that was into the ball game, number 15 in Willett Gaw. It is a jump ball, and we'll give it back to go the other end of the court with Clayton Ridge. Postville is actually going to take it.
They got it in the wrong way here.
We had players going the wrong way before. We almost had officials going the wrong way.
Everybody's getting a little lost right now.
And just trying to get through game number 1 here tonight, as Clayton Ridge is going to pick up their 7th victory of the season, a much-needed win. Right side, Allen. Baseline, takes an 8-foot runner off the side of the rim. Shot no good. Melanie Mejia gets the rebound, but taken right back away by Hayden Reimer, and Reimer actually ended up in the backcourt trying to control the dribble, but went over and back. And the ball goes back to Postville. It's a turnover, but it's a hustle turnover.
Yeah, it's a hustle turnover, and, a freshman out there, so she's figuring out, I dribbled the pass. She knew what she did wrong.
All right, another score to pass along. 65-36, Springville leads Edco. Meanwhile,
Rios.
Postville misses a shot with Rios. Offensive rebound by Melanie Mejia. She misses the shot point-blank range, and the rebound pulled down by Avery Dean for the Eagles. Reimer back in the offensive end, tried a tough pass in the lane, intercepted by Ruff. So we exchange opportunities there for both teams. Melanie Mejia back into the offensive end. Inside 3.5 to go in our 4th quarter. Rios in the corner, in the lane, gets it down there to Melanie Mejia. Her shot too far along the baseline, missed the left-handed shot underneath the basket, but it bounced right back to her, and she takes a step back and banks it up and in on the glass. Only the 4th point Postville has scored this second half.
Yeah, and what was the final there for the Edco Springville?
I do not believe this is a final.
It's not a final yet.
And it is a 3rd quarter score, 65-36. Meanwhile, Eagles miss a shot. It's Hayden Reimer, and we've got a jump ball. We have more jump balls these last 5 minutes of this game than we've had all night.
Yeah, we've had a lot of jump balls, just even tie-ups on those rebounds, and we're going to see some subs here coming from Postville.
I think we only have, do we have just 2 timeouts taken in this game, 1 for each team?
We have. We've been pretty limited on timeouts.
All right, Reimer checks out. That's Hayden Reimer. Also checking out as well will be Dean. That's Mallory Dean. Into the ball game for them is number 14, Kaylee Dempster. And also coming back into the ball game for them as well is, I believe we have
Pfeiffer Horns.
Yep, Horns back into the ball game. 2:25, we got a reach-in foul. 3rd foul committed by the Eagles. Let's not start shooting free throws here. Postville has not committed any fouls here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, playing much better here, but the Eagles are going to go girl-to-girl here.
And inbounds, taking the shot and stumbling down is Postville. Who took the shot there?
That was Pamela, I believe.
So,
Pamela Mejia.
Pamela Mejia in the middle of the lane caught the inbounds pass. 2-minute mark. And let's see if the Eagles can get some subs into the scoring column here. Willett Gaw drives baseline over to Allen. Allen in the right block area. Goes back over there to, once again, in Horns. That's actually Dempster. Back to Allen. Allen goes left side. And again, they'll work it with Willett Gaw. Willett Gaw, good job by Clayton Ridge. We're inside 10 seconds left. They go to the elbow. Jump shot there by Kaylee Dempster. Hits the jump shot. Dempster's first points of the season. 90 seconds to go. Eagles lead 58-21.
Dempster knocks down the 8-footer right in the middle of the lane.
And left side, driving in Mejia, running a right-handed layup. She brought it to the right side, shot no good. Now we've got a jump ball as Pamela Mejia tied up there with Avery Dean. Ball goes back to the Eagles.
They're going to say there's a foul on this. They called a foul on, I believe it was Postville. I didn't catch the number, but Clayton Ridge is going to keep the ball here.
Scoreboard says it's on number 2, and that's Eva Vargas. She didn't play tonight, so it's not on her. And at this point, it's okay. It's only the first foul. Inbounds, the Eagles try to work it into the lane, intercepted by Melanie Mejia. Mejia leads the fast break, spins, loses the handle on the basketball, and it's picked up by the Eagles there on the floor. Getting down there and picking up the loose basketball was Avery Dean. Meanwhile, Postville commits another foul as Willett Gaw tried to bring it into the offensive end. 45 seconds and counting here in our fourth quarter. That last foul, by the way, was on number 20, Leslie Vivero Nunez, if you're scoring at home. We trust that you are. And offensively, back is Willett Gaw. Drives right side to Allen. Allen takes a shot, blocked by Melanie Mejia. Saves it, but back into the lane there. That ball goes to, once again, Horns. Horns, right side, Avery Dean drove to the right block area, just off there, lost it out of bounds. Postville should get the last shot opportunity here.
Yeah, clock's ticking down. We're under 15 seconds. They should have one more opportunity.
And they'll get it inbounds here where Melanie Mejia will bring it into the offensive end. Let's see if we can get a senior to score their final basket here for Postville tonight. Melanie Mejia at the free throw line, drives to the basket, stops on the right block. There's what we're talking about. Senior finishes her career here at home, banking it up and in at the buzzer, and the game comes to an end. But for Clayton Ridge, they took control early, led by 9 at the end of 1. They pushed it to 21 at the half. They win going away. Clayton Ridge wins by a final score of 58-23. With the win, the Eagles 7-13, 5-10 in the conference. Postville drops to 1-18, 1-15 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be back with the game stats for the girls' game and the Chalk Talk for the boys' game coming up next.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Eagles win impressively. Final score there, 58-23. Coach Hammond, take us through the individual totals. Let's go starting here with Clayton Ridge.
Clayton Ridge had a couple seniors leading the way. Amira Millard with 17 points. Lola Reimer with 17 points. Right behind another senior, Alyssa Willie with 10 points. Kamaya Millard with 10 points. And then 2 points for Erica Sarazua. 2 points for Pfeiffer Horns. That gives them 58 points on the night. They shot 49% tonight. 2 of 10 behind the arc, but 22 of 39, 56% from the field, and 8 of 17 from the free throw line. Some work to do there, but 47%. 29 turnovers. That's the one thing that still sticks out for those Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely, but still, they'll take the win tonight. Totals for Postville now.
Postville, they were led by their senior Melanie Mejia with 11 points. And we had a whole lot of twos. Taylon Rios with 2, Delia Savedo with 2, Eliana Luero with 2, Cheyenne Ruff with 2, Vivero Nunez with 2, and Pamela Mujea with 2. So 23 points for them. They shot 22%, 1 of 14 behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Final score, and turnovers real quick.
35 turnovers.
Yep, story of the ball game. Clayton Ridge wins the girls' game 58-23. Other girls' finals. Key High beat North Fayette Valley 50-41. MFL Marmac defeated West Central 67-13. Springville leads Edco in the fourth 65-36. North Lynn over Starmont 93-19. Our first boys score of the night. It is MFL Marmac leading West Central at the end of one 20-12. A quick break. Chalk Talk for the boys' game next.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brandy Strube, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
It's time now for the Clayton Ridge Postville boys game. The Eagle boys are coming off a tough week with 2 losses. They continue to work hard. They hope it pays off with a victory tonight. For Postville, the Pirates pushed MFL Marmac for a half but saw them pull away late in the second half. They hope to put together 4 quarters tonight and get a season sweep of the Eagles. It's time now for game number 2 with Clayton Ridge and Postville. The Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Alameda Clayton Electric, they care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge boys basketball coach Kyle Spirschlage. Coach, your team now 3-15, 2-11 in the conference. Dropped a hard-fought decision to Turkey Valley Friday night, 61-52. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, definitely had some positives from that game and some negatives, but we did have a lot of positives. Just looking at some stats in that game, we only had 9 turnovers, and we forced 19 turnovers, and we rebounded really well. Turkey Valley only had 5 offensive rebounds. Not that field goal attempt is the number one important stat, but we had 64 field goal attempts. They had 50, and despite that, we still came up short. We just didn't finish well enough as we needed to, but played really hard, did a lot of good things, and it was a really competitive ball game for all 4 quarters.
All right, now let's go through a starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, starting lineup tonight with our guard play, which has been pretty consistent this year with Colton Hager, Seth Tragle, and Casey Teasy. And then we've been playing 4 guards lately. Ethan Backus will be in the starting lineup. And then also Maddox Mosier as our one post player in the lineup and our one senior in the starting lineup.
All right, some of the kids that come off the bench for you then.
Yep, consistent to what we've been doing lately. Other kids we'll see, whether it's a few minutes or more. William Rowe, Randy Sarazua, Gabe Cook had played a variety of positions. Chris Gebhardt comes in and gives us some really good defensive minutes. And then kind of see how it plays out from there. But those are the main ones that we've seen in our rotation.
All right, turning our attention to Postville. I know you dropped a decision to them earlier, 58-50. What do you know about the Pirates?
Yeah, they played really well against MFL the other night for a majority of that game. I know the score of that game didn't show how well Postville did play, but they're gonna be ready. Coach Deering does a really good job. I know the first time we played them, we had a really good start, and they switched to zone. Then we kind of hit a hiccup in that game. But they played man, they played zone, and I think they played more man, but they had more success in zone against us. So we'll see that, and they have a really good player in senior. Minique, if I'm saying his name right, he's a really tough guy to handle, but that'll be a focus of our game plan tonight.
All right, some of the other things, keys in the ball game for the Eagles.
Yeah, we want to kind of duplicate Friday night's rebounding and turnovers. If we have single-digit turnovers and the opponent only has a handful of offensive rebounds, those are two pretty good battles to win. And when you do that, a lot of times that scoreboard will be in your favor. So that'll be keys. And then also, as I said, trying to handle number one. I'm sure he's going to reach double-digit points, but we're hopefully going to make him take a lot of field goal attempts to get there.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Yes, Clayton Ridge basketball coach Kyle Spearschlag and his Eagle team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach, your team now 5-13, 4-10 in the conference. Dropped the decision to MFL Marmac, 86-50, the final score there. Certainly a much different ball game than the final score indicated. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, Dan, against MFL, I thought, the first half we really did everything that we came there to do. I think we went into the half down 4. I think it was 35-31. We had really taken care of the ball, rebounded well, knocked down our shots, really played some really good basketball in the first half. Came out and actually the first part of the third quarter, I thought we were still playing the basketball that we needed to do to stay in the game, and we just ran out of stamina, and they started hitting some big shots. So, but overall, I was really pleased with the first half that our kids played.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yep, tonight's parents' night, so we'll be switching it up a little bit, but we'll start with Josiah Minique, Jacob White, Calvin Minnie, Giovanni Larrera, and Alexander Ramirez.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Cedric Navarro will come off the bench, Xander Martinez, Colin Russell, Zaid Brock, and we did get a couple kids back that have been out ill, so they'll be coming off. Alfredo Ortiz and them, they'll be coming off also and helping.
All right, so some good news there. All right, let's talk about Clayton Ridge. Yep. I know you defeated them earlier, 58-50. What do you know about the Eagles?
Yep, I know that Kyle's going to have them ready and working hard like always. They're going to come out in a 1-3-1. We got to control Kregel and Teasy as far as them shooting from deep. They'll pull up from way beyond the arc and shoot, and they're good shooters. And then obviously they have Mosier, who does a nice job inside on the glass, and we got to make sure to keep him off the boards.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team then.
Yep, for us, we got to take care of the ball. We got to value it every time down the court. Make sure we capitalize on every opportunity that we get. We got to rebound. That's a big one for us all year long. Get to the rim. As far as offensively, we got to be able to get to the rim. That's going to open up our outside shots, and then we just need to knock down our shots that we do get.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards tonight.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dan.
Yes, Postville basketball coach Andy Deering on his Pirate program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear. Walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, Morris Funeral Home in Guttenberg and Garnavillo, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Welcome back to Postville. Welcome back to game number 2 with Clayton Ridge and Postville. Our girls' final tonight. Clayton Ridge girls win big over Postville, 58-23. Other girls' finals. King High beat North Fayette Valley, 50-41. MFL Marmac handled West Central, 67-13. Springville outscored Edco, 79-50. North Lynn over Starmont, 93-19. Boys scores, North Fayette Valley leads Key High at the end of 1, 19-16. MFL Marmac leads West Central at the half, 46-22. And North Lynn has defeated Starmont by a final score of 103-47. We're ready for game number 2 here. Postville boys and Clayton Ridge. The Postville boys come in 5-13, 4-10 in the conference. The Eagles 3-15, 2-11 in the conference. Pirates won the first game 58-50.
Yeah, they won that first matchup, and I think it's going to be interesting what the adjustments are made by both of these teams coming into this. If you start with the Eagles, I think they're going to have to shoot well tonight. They're going to have to defend to get those offensive possessions, and I think they need to rebound because that's going to lead to those offensive putbacks.
Right, and Seth Krangle leads them offensively, about 13 points a ball game. Colton Haggard about 9 points a ball game, but as a team, they only score about 44 points a ball game, so that's what you're exactly talking about there offensively. Meanwhile, for Postville, they have 2 scores in double figures. Josiah Minicue averaging nearly 20 points a ball game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists, and also Alexander Martinez, double figures.
Yeah, and I think they need offensive flow. When they get that ball moving, they look good. They can find other scores, but they've got to defend the lane and identify where those shooters are at for Clayton Ridge so they don't let somebody get hot.
All right, for Postville, you got to handle the 1-3-1, right?
Yeah, everybody knows that's what Clayton Ridge is going to come in and do. Hopefully they had time to work on that between the last meeting and now.
Yeah, and Postville throw a couple of different defenses at you, but we expect them to start out man-to-man in this ball game tonight. So we're ready to go with our starting lineups. Let's go courtside now with our public address announcer and tonight's starting lineups for game number 2. Take it away there. We're ready to roll.
Now, it's time for a varsity boys contest between the Clayton Ridge Eagles and your Postville Pirates. As a reminder, good sportsmanship is valued by Postville Community Schools and the Upper Iowa Conference. We are pleased you chose to support your team this evening. Please do so by refraining from negative actions or comments directed at athletes, coaches, fans, and officials. Be a good sport for your school and community. Now, the starting lineup for the Clayton Ridge Eagles. Number 10, Ethan Bakis. Number 20, Colton Hager. Number 23, Seth Craggle. Number 34, Casey Teasy. And number 50, Maddox Mosier. The Eagles are coached by Kyle Spearsloggy, Ben Bacus, and Mike Hinsman. Now, starting for the Pirates tonight, a senior, number 0, Calvin Meany. A senior, number 1, Josiah Minikue. Another senior, number 3, Jacob White. Another senior, number 5, Xander Ramirez. And our final senior for tonight, senior number 34, Giovanni Loera. The Pirates are coached by head coach Andy Deering. He is assisted by Eli Nessa and Jaime Ramos.
Thank you very much there with our starting lineups in tonight's ball game. Ready to go here with game number 2 with the Eagles and the Pirates. Both these teams certainly here feel that this is a great opportunity to get a win after they had tough ball games on Friday night.
Yeah, both of these teams hungry for that win. Postville coming off that loss to MFL Marmac. Played well for a half, struggled in the second half, and Clayton Ridge let one kind of get away with Turkey Valley, ended up losing that by 9. So both of them on the verge of getting that next win, and they're looking at this one as a possibility.
And again, it's senior night here for Postville, so Many will do the jump ball duties along with Craigle. The tip is won by Many into the backcourt, and it's picked up there by Xander Ramirez. This game is underway. Eagles come out here, and again, it looks to me like they're going to play some zone defense right away. And a correction, it looks like to me like it's a box and one. Meanwhile, right side, the ball intercepted by Craigle as Martinez tried to bring it right side. We'll get a better look, but it looked to me like Backus was chasing Minikue.
Yeah, it looks like Minikue had a chaser on him.
Craigle drives into the lane, and he's fouled on the reach-in as the Eagles try to attack the basket. So that is our first whistle, and that is one thing Clayton Ridge wants to do in this ball game, get to the basket a little bit more.
Yeah, they want to attack, and as I said, Postville's got to keep them out of that lane.
And it will be taken off the left side of the basket. Inbounds to actually center court Hager. Hager left side to Craigle. Craigle in the lane to Teasy. Top of the key, Backus steps into a three. Circled in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down right side by Hager. His shot blocked by Minikue from behind. Pirates back in the offensive end. Minikue right side, Martinez jump stops. 2 defenders go up, but he misses the shot. And the rebound pulled down by Hager in the middle of the lane. Eagles bring it back offensively. Postville comes out here, man to man, to start things out. In the right side area, Backus to Teasy. Teasy with it, and they'll work it back over. Correction, they're 2-3 zone. Craigle, left side for 3, popped in and out, no good. Took it from the left wing. Rebound pulled down by Many. Back into the offensive end is, once again, that is Minikue. Minikue guarded by Backus. Left side to, again, now Ramirez. Ramirez back right side and goes to the high post area. Loera off the left side, launches a 3, shot no good. Craigle gets the rebound to the right. Yeah, it's a box and one, isn't it?
Absolutely, yep. They're just sitting in that zone and then put a chaser on Minikue.
Craigle left side, Backus wide open, launches the 3. It's short, but then bounces on the rim 2, 3 times and falls through. Take it any way you can get it. And it's 3-0 here. The Eagles strike first.
Yeah, a box there, a 2-2 zone, and they've got Backus on the top, just chasing Minikue. Colton Hager there to help as needed.
Left side, they go in the lane to Many covered. Back over the left wing, Loera open, left wing for 3, leaves it flat, no good. Teasy got the rebound and he's fouled there. I believe the foul committed on Postville, and indeed it is. The foul committed there by White. So now if you're Postville, how do you attack this?
Yeah, we talked about getting other shooters involved, and, Minikue's going to find a way to attack this, but if he can get past Backus, then he's going to bring those extra defenders, and then those guys off to the wing or the post have to be ready to catch and shoot against
Across the timeline, right side, Craigle. Craigle drives in the right wing, pump fakes, covered, back out on top to Teasy, left side to Hager. Hager, right side to Craigle. Open, just over, right side, fires up the 3, rattles around, got it to stay down. And again, the Eagles, they'll launch 3s with anybody, and judging by the numbers, it's not a bad idea. They shoot 30.6% from the field, 26.4% from the three-point line. Meanwhile, Postville tried to work it to Loera, tried to go right side in the lane to White. It's kicked out of there. The ball stays down here with the Pirates. Many checks out, as well as White. Again, they started all seniors tonight. Into the ball game is number 12, Cedric Navarro. Averages about 6 points a ball game. Also coming into the ball game for them as well is number 5, number 2 in Xander Martinez. So with it over left side, it is Xander Ramirez. And Ramirez tried to go right side. Driving into the lane was Xander Ramirez. They've got 2 Xanders on the team there. That was Ramirez who lost it out of bounds driving into the lane. And the ball goes back to the Eagles. 6-0 spurt here for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge able to get some opportunities and knock it down a couple of threes.
Offensively, on top, it is again Kregel, high post area with Teasy. Teasy underneath the basket. Mosier right open on the right block. Lays it up and in. Great start for Clayton Ridge. They lead 8-0.
Well, we saw the girls do that in the first game, and boys able to go high-low in this one.
In the lane, cutting through is Ramirez. His layup, it's up and in. The Pirates quickly answer. They're on the board, 8-2.
Yeah, good to get their first bucket. Ramirez cutting hard to the hoop. Got that pass and finished strong.
Left side offensively. Teasy open left side for 3. Leaves it short between the rim and backboard. Rebound kicks to the corner where it's picked up there by Martinez. Martinez offensively races down. Swoops up the layup, but too strong. No good. Then Loera comes crashing in as Mosier got the rebound. The foul committed by Loera, and the ball goes back to Clayton Ridge. Couple of scores. Turkey Valley girls survive Southwind in overtime by 3. So Southwind girls continuing to improve.
They're continuing to
Turkey Valley stays a game behind MFL Marmac. Meanwhile, at the half, the North Fayette Valley boys lead Keyhigh 34-29 at the half. And in the lane, they go down low. Quickly into the ball game is number 35, William Rote, who misses the shot. Misses it again, gets his own rebound. Second time, he kicks it back out on top. Missed 2 point-blank shots, but the Eagles maintain possession. And here is Kregel, left side, guarded by Minicue. By the way, the Pirates man-to-man. Hager drives in the lane, facing the basket, leaves it strong off the right side of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound by Martinez. Ahead of the pack, Ramirez. Ramirez as the Eagles get back. Back over left side to Martinez. Martinez, top of the key. To Loera. Loera in the corner, wide open, deep left corner. Ramirez for 3, got it. Again, the Eagles are going to concede there. That corner shot, and the Pirates back within 3.
And Ramirez knocks it down with confidence, so it's good for the Pirates to see him get started earlier.
Kregel drives to the basket, takes an off-balance shot, but they're going to wave it off. An offensive foul. He got by Minicue, but there to help out defensively was, again, that time Martinez, the other Xander, and the ball goes back to the Pirates.
Yeah, they're going to reset here, and they want to run an offensive set. They've been doing a nice job against this box once they've gotten the ball out of Minicue's hands.
Minicue, right side, high post area. Navarro, they cut back door. They get it to a wide open Martinez, who banks it up and in on the left side. Good ball movement by the Pirates, and you still run your offense here, what you want to do, even though it's, a box and one.
Yeah, absolutely. Run that offense and find those holes.
And left side, Kregel on top. And they work it there to Hager, who drives in from the elbow. Shot errant, banked it long, but he's fouled. That caused the missed shot. And Hager to the free throw line for 2. So after an 8-0 start by the Eagles, it's suddenly now 8-7.
Well, I think the Pirates figured out, okay, this is what they're doing defensively. This is how we adjust, and Minicue needs to be, just kind of the distributor and get the ball into the right positions for them.
Hager's free throw, it's off the back of the rim. He'll get another opportunity. We mentioned the Eagles' shooting percentage. They're only a 48% free throw shooting team. They average 44.2 points a game. Pirates average 51.4. Though they shoot just 37% from the field and 27% from the three-point line. Second free throw is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Minicue. Meanwhile, they go to Loera. Cuts down the lane. His shot altered by Rote. But the rebound pulled down by Ramirez. Pirates hang on to it. A new chaser, by the way, into the game, guarding Minicue. Left side, Martinez drives in the lane. Tripped there, but he's able to go to Navarro, who drives baseline, and he's hammered hard by Kregel. He was able to get by Kregel on the right side. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. Into the game is number 22, Chris Gebhardt, a 5'10 junior. So again, the Eagles will keep plenty of fresh legs on Minicue.
Yeah, just running another body at him, and Chris Gebhardt, he's got the opportunity or the chance here to work on Minicue.
Free throw by Navarro. It is good, and it's 8-8 as Backus back into the game. Kregel checks out. That's his second foul. So it's a concern there for the Eagles. Free throw on its way by Navarro. Circles around and stayed down. 9-8. Pirates here on a 9-0 run.
Yeah, 9-0 run after being down 8-0, and they've been doing it on the defensive end, one and done.
Backus loses the handle on it, and he picked up right into the hands of Martinez. Martinez drives in, tried to go right side. That is Navarro. Baseline 15-footer, nailed it. Closer to 12 feet. Nailed it from the right side. An 11-0 run by the Pirates.
Yeah, drained it. Cedric Navarro caught it in rhythm and dropped it right through the net.
Backus Feeds it back to Teasy. Teasy right side. That's Gephardt open for three. Blocked out of bounds emphatically there by, once again, Minique. Ball stays down here with the Eagles, though.
Yeah, Minique closed out quickly there, and Gephardt not able to get that off. That got blocked up in about the second row.
And inbounds will be Teasy. And Teasy to Mosier. Back out on top to Teasy. 2.5 left in our opening act. Teasy at the top of the key. Brings it to the top, back over to Hager near center court circle. Hager right side to Backus. Launches another three right side off the front of the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Loera. And the Pirates bring it into the offensive end. And quickly back the Eagles defensively. In the corner, here's Martinez. Left corner for three. Circled around, touched every part of the rim. Spins out to the left, and Hager gets the board for the Eagles. 2-minute mark of our first quarter. Hager, stutter step move, drives in, takes the leaner, up and in from the right side, laid it over the rim, and now a timeout taken by Clayton Ridge after stopping that Postville run. 11-10, Postville the early lead. Let's take this break.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
11-10, our first timeout taken by Clayton Ridge. Postville went on an 11-0 run, and then Clayton Ridge scoring and quickly taking a timeout.
Yeah, they got back close here and took the timeout. I think they want to regroup defensively, make sure they know who's on Minique and what they want to do here.
So across the timeline, Minique yet to have a shot, goes left side to Navarro. Navarro in the corner to Ramirez. Ramirez wide open, left corner, shot no good. Long rebound, kicks to the free throw line, picked up by Hager, and then Martinez reaches in from behind and commits now the fifth Postville foul, I believe.
I believe this is the fifth foul, so they should be shooting. So we're going to walk to the other end for the last minute 46, and Clayton Ridge is going to have a chance to shoot some free throws.
Minique does not have a shot yet in this game, does he?
Minique has not shot the ball, no.
So the game plan for the Eagles is to try to make the other guys beat them. And you think that at some point Martinez is going to get more involved, though.
Yeah, I would think Martinez would get a little more involved and Loera would get more involved.
Hager's free throw rolls over the rim. It is good. We're now tied at 11. Another score to pass along. MFL Marmac leads West Central at the end of 3, 59-22. Hager's second free throw, good. After missing the first two, drains both of them. And the Eagles go back up 12-11. Minique right side in the offensive end now. And they'll bring it on top with Ramirez. Ramirez to Martinez. Martinez, they continue to run their offense. Loera right side, drives in, picked out of there by Teasy, picked up by Minique. Minique in the deep right corner, feeds it back to Loera. His shot from off the right block, no good. It was altered there by Mosier. Hager gets the rebound. Good help defense there by the Eagles. Hager back offensively, left side to Teasy. Teasy brings it again, backdoor to Backus, who drives in but loses the handle on the basketball. Had the right idea. He knew he was going to go to the basket, but he lost it out of bounds back to the Pirates.
And we have another sub here for the Pirates, number 4, checking into the ball.
That's Zabe Brock. He's the 5'8 freshman coming in. Also, Many comes back into the game as Ramirez will check out, and also I believe Loera checked out as well. So Minique, the ball handler, the primary ball handler for the Pirates. And left side, they work it in the offensive end to Martinez. Back right side to Brock. Brock brings it over, back over to, again, Minique. Minique in the corner to Brock. Brock drives baseline, pump fakes, takes the shot, blocked by Mosier, but a foul called on Mosier, I believe. The official's going to talk this over there. I believe they've got a foul, and this was by the official near the scores table made that call.
Well, and I think from our vantage point, it looked like he got it pretty clean, but I'm wondering if he saw a body call on the bottom side of that after he blocked that shot.
So Brock goes to the free throw line for 2. So if you're the Pirates here, still run that man-to-man offense. Free throw by Brock, it is good. 12-12, we're not at here. But it's taken them some adjustment against this box and one.
And the Clayton Ridge Eagles continue to run that box and one, but now what they've been doing is throwing a second guy at Minique when he does get the ball, try to trap it and force him to throw the ball to someone
anytime
else.
He moves right or left. Second free throw, it is good by Brock. 13-12, the Pirates here in early 1-point lead.
Man-to-man here for the Pirates.
Postville again, couple of different defenses they'll throw at you. Hager guarded by Minique. That's point guard on point guard. Hager right side to Gephardt. Gephardt's middle of the lane, and I believe there's a reach-in foul on Postville. And that's going to put Clayton Ridge to the line with 43.7 seconds to go in our first quarter. Eagles have only committed 3.
When you talk about, those fouls and those early fouls that are kind of silly fouls, this is where it comes back to bite you because you get them in the bonus, and Clayton Ridge is going to get some free opportunities here.
Gephardt to the free throw line. This is 2. Free throw on its way, and it's long. Banked it long. He'll get another opportunity. We mentioned the Eagles do a lot of things well. Defensively, their assist to turnovers not out of whack. As checking out for Postville is Martinez. Ramirez comes back into the game. Gephardt's second free throw, but they've just had offensive struggles, and that second free throw is long, missed it to the right. Rebound pulled down by the Pirates and Navarro. So back offensively, it is again Ramirez. Ramirez right side to Brock. Brock brings it to on top there to Navarro. Back right side to Brock. Open, right baseline for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Hager gets the rebound. We're inside 30 seconds left in the quarter. Eagles may work for 1 here.
Yeah, they got time. They can work the ball for 1, but if they find an open shot, I assume they're going to take it.
And here's Hager. He's got a lane to the basket, pulls up, little 6-foot leaner, going left side, hits it up and in. Yeah, have no problem with that shot. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Minicue left side in the offensive end to Ramirez. Ramirez drives into the lane, kicks it left side. Brock, corner for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot is no good. Hager gets the rebound, will not get off a half-court shot. In the opening quarter comes to an end. Tight quarter number 1. Clayton Ridge the early lead, 14-13. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. 14-13, Clayton Ridge the early lead. What was our shooting in the opening quarter?
Clayton Ridge 5 of 14, only 2 of 6 from the free throw line. For the Pirates, they were 4 of 14, but they were 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
All right, Kregel, Hager, also out there, Backus, Mosier, and Teasy. Starting 5 for, again, Clayton Ridge. For Postville, Ramirez, Brock, also out there, Minicue, Loera, and Navarro start the fourth quarter. Here's Hager off the left elbow, takes a 15-footer, leaves it long off the right. Rebound pulled down there by the Pirates. Minicue back into the offensive end. And again, he'll have to go left side to Navarro. Navarro in the corner to Brock. Brock to Loera on the right block, tried to feed it back to Ramirez, intercepted by Kregel. Kregel brings it back across the offensive end for the Eagles.
Loera just needs to shoot that.
And in the corner, Hager, deep 3 left corner, shot no good. Rebound tipped out of there into the hands of Minicue. Minicue right side to Brock. Brock baseline, bumped by Kregel, but not enough to call foul. Takes an 8-foot leaner off the front of the rim. Shot is no good, and Mosier gets the rebound for Clayton Ridge.
As Aid Brock, a nice shooter for him as a freshman, not afraid to attack the basket.
Hager on top to Kregel. Kregel drives in, cut off there by Minicue. Back out on top to Hager. Hager back over to Teasy. Teasy 25 feet away, right side, aired it out long. And that shot will go untouched out of bounds and back to Clayton Ridge. They don't mind the three-pointers, but that's a little far.
And sometimes Casey Teasy can be a streaky shooter. If he hits 1 or 2 early, man, he's tough to knock down. But when he misses, sometimes he stops shooting.
Pirates moving Minicue off the ball. Meanwhile, Loera for 3. Shot no good. Brock gets the rebound. Back out on top to Martinez. They brought Minicue down to the block. Meanwhile, Ramirez brings it right side. He's absolutely wide open. Right side for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound picked out of there by Mosier. For the Eagles, this is a great game plan. Pirates here being just asked to beat you by somebody else. And again, they have not shot well from the outside. Free throw lines kept them in the game. Backus spins, knocked away by Brock, but Backus slides to the floor, tried to save it back to Hager, and a timeout taken by Clayton Ridge. Coach Spierschlag able to take the timeout and save possession for the Eagles. 6:19 left in the half. Eagles lead by 1. Let's take this timeout.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
So a timeout taken by Clayton Ridge, and they save possession there. Now, usually they give the timeout without the ball being possessed, but Backus actually had that ball when they took a timeout.
He had the ball down there, and it was going to get tied up.
And here is Hager into the offensive end, so a good timeout taken by the Eagles. Kregel drives in, takes a double pump layup, somehow gets it up and in. Couple of Pirates there, good straight-up defense. The Eagles lead by 3. Back across the timeline is, again, Martinez. Right side to Navarro. Navarro back over as they've moved Minikue off the ball, looking to try to get him the ball somewhere along the baseline area as Martinez on top to Navarro. Navarro drives in the lane, little 8-foot runner, banks it long, it is no good. Mosier clears the rebound underneath. Minikue without a shot. That is staggering.
Yeah, this is amazing because now they tried to run a screen set for him, still not able to get him the ball.
And left side, Kregel open for 3, aired it out long. Rebound goes off the hands of Loera, gets it back to Minikue. Minikue, crossover dribble, brings it left side. And again, on the wing, here's Loera, another 3. Correction there, it's actually Martinez for 3. Shot no good, it is long. And the rebound pulled down again by the Eagles. It's 1 and done for Postville.
Yeah, good box out there by the Eagles and limiting their opportunities.
Hager, right side, has a lane to the basket, leans in, the layup strong off the front of the rim, no good. Minikue gets the rebound. Minikue right side to Brock, and again the Eagles get back as Brock drives in right side, pump fakes, takes an off-balance leaner. That prayer not answered. Rebound by Hager, fouled from behind by Loera. Brock got caught driving and a little bit out of control, taking that shot up on the right side.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but some of it was just him not in the right position, and then Loera kind of came over the top. That's going to be his second foul.
Inbounds, Kregel gets it to Hager. If you're the Pirates here, I think you want Minikue to be more aggressive on offense. Hager on top, crossover dribble, left side. Goes baseline to Teasy, cut off 10 feet away, but now left open, turns, fires up the 10-footer left baseline, they left him, nails it, and the Eagles here lead by 5.
Yeah, Minikue's got to be more aggressive, try to get past that top defender and force somebody else to guard him.
Minikue, right side, Martinez for 3, got it from the right wing. So the Pirates hitting enough to keep him in the ball game, back within 2.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration in Minikue's face, but hey, his teammates are coming through so far.
Hager, right side, Kregel, deep 3, right side off the front of the rim, shot no good, but the rebound goes right back to him. Kregel drives in, then dribbled it off the foot, and the Eagles turned it over after the rebound. Gephardt back into the ball game. Hager will check out. Rote comes in for the Eagles, and Mosier will check out for Clayton Ridge.
Now, it's interesting because we're so used to Clayton Ridge running that 1-3-1, being aggressive on the top, and now it's just modified a little bit because that aggressive chaser is right on Minikue.
Imagine this. There's other defenses to be played in the Upper Iowa Conference. Right, again, nearly everybody plays the 1-3-1. Meanwhile, left side, Loera at the high post area. On top to Martinez. Left side, Brock. Back over to Martinez. Martinez, left wing, fires up another 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Brock got the rebound, but has the legs taken out from underneath him by Gephardt. He's all right, and that will be the first whistle, I believe, against the Eagles. Postville's only committed 1. That's the first foul on Gephardt.
Yeah, just wrong position at the wrong time there as Brock went to get that rebound and bodied him up a little bit. So the Postville Pirates are going to take this out on the left side of their hoop, and Minikue's taking the ball out for
Let's
him.
see what the Pirates do on the inbounds. They go to Ramirez, who tried to go on top there to Martinez. Intercepted by Hager. He's got a fast break. Drives in, jump stops, takes a shot, but banks it long. Gephardt got the rebound and then fouled. Hager did everything you want him to do. Jump stop, took it up strong, but just missed the shot, point-blank range.
Yeah, a little strong on that shot, and that young man needs to start knocking those down as a junior. You know, Coach Persflag is looking to him to be able to hit that shot.
Colin Russell comes into the ball game. Russell, a 6'2 freshman, checks in. Loera checks out. Another boys final. MFL Marmac has defeated West Central tonight, 68-24. Meanwhile, Backus open, left side for 3. Got it on the inbounds. Backus from the left wing, and the Eagles go up 21-16. Minikue into the offensive end, crossover dribble. And again, Minikue, lots of attention, goes left side to Martinez, who's open, left side for 3, got it! Well, that can only help the Pirates. Hitting enough outside shots, they're back within 2.
Yeah, hit some shots, not only the points, but that's going to make the defense have to come guard you.
Pirates 2-3 zone. Backus drives in, pulls up, baseline 15-footer, no good. Gephardt gets the rebound, sweeps to the left side, but misses the shot. Here's Martinez leading the break. He drives in, his layup, an offensive foul. Had no chance going up. Hager able to just jump in front of the lane there, in front of the basket, and just camp in there. And that had player control written all over it.
Yeah, you saw that one developing long before it got down here. But if you're the Pirate, that patience on offense, moving the ball, finding the open man, and then knocking down the shot is going to get the Eagles to come out of the zone. But right now the Eagles have limited Dominique to no shot attempts, and he averages about 20 points a ball game.
Gephardt checks back out of the ball game, and coming in for them again is Teasy. 3-minute mark of our second quarter. Kriegel left side to Hager, high post area. Backus at the free throw line, 15-footer short off the front of the rim. Brock gets the rebound for the Pirates. Back to Minique in the offensive end. Minique drives into the lane, lowers the head, double pump layup, out of control, shot no good. Hager got the rebound. Didn't mind the drive, but could have jumped stop in the lane to set himself up better. His first shot attempt, though. Meanwhile, full court pressure and a turnover by Clayton Ridge. Hager had the ball knocked away from Navarro. It goes into the hands of Martinez, and he is fouled, and that is the second foul committed by Clayton Ridge.
I think that's the aggressiveness on the dribble you want to see out of Minique, but then get yourself under control and hit that nice little shot.
And here's again Minique. Minique left side in the corner to Brock. Brock, left wing, over back to Martinez. Martinez to Brock in the deep left corner. Martinez pulls up, actually Brock does. 15-footer left baseline, shot is no good, and Backus gets the rebound. So that time Minique down on the block, but really no attempt to get him the ball. Kriegel left side, half court, extended defense for Postville in a 1-2-2. Backus at the free throw line, 15-footer no good, but bailed out by contact. If the Eagles are going to settle for being perimeter there, Postville's got to realize it's a team that hasn't shot well from the outside, and they come up there and commit the foul.
Yeah, and they're allowing that ball to get right in the lane, and I think what Backus needs to realize is he's got to post on that lower block that's wide open, and he just jump up and drop that down into the post. You're going to get a much easier shot.
Free throw, banks long. He'll get another opportunity. Substitution as Kriegel will check out, and he played well with those two fouls as Gephardt comes back in. Meanwhile, I believe coming back into the ballgame as well is number 3 in Jacob White. As that free throw no good, Mosier gets the offensive rebound for the Eagles. Tries to save it over to Gephardt, and Gephardt tracks it down in the corner. Back out on top to Teasy. Teasy from the volleyball line. Well, grazed the side of the rim. A little closer, son. Shot no good. Minique gets the rebound. Bounce pass. Beautiful feed to White, who jump stops, brings it to the right side, but blows the layup. Missed it from the right side. Eagles able to recover defensively. We've got some shots, point-blank range, that just have to be made.
That was a great lead pass and a nice up and under.
Backus, quick launch from the corner. Here's it out. It's short, but Gephardt the rebound up and in. Well, the Eagles aren't afraid to launch it in a hurry, are they?
Yeah, they're just quick to get that ball up in the air, but they're crashing the boards well.
23-19. The Eagles lead by 4. 90 seconds left in the half. Minique back over to White. White in the corner now, looking to go to Navarro. Right side, Brock open. Right wing for 3. Cupped in and out. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Teasy. So the Eagles lead by 4 as Hager brings it across the timeline. Navarro plays the top of this 1-2-2 defense. Teasy, left side in the lane to Mosier off the right block, spins, takes a tough 8-foot shot, banked it long, it is no good. Rebound pulled down there, saved on the left side by Russell. Russell back to Brock. Brock able to avoid traffic, brings it into the offensive end. Brock, right side, baseline to White. White with it, back in the corner, there's Brock, and back to White. White drives in, steps between 2 defenders, lays up the layup, but he leaves it short. Rebound by Hager, and Hager is fouled on the floor. I think Russell committed the reach-in foul from behind, but that will be the 5th foul committed by Postville.
We're going to walk the length of the court here for the final minute, but free throws, shooting free throws without the clock moving, that sure is good for the Eagles, and the Pirates still struggling offensively. Minique took that one out-of-control layup, and that's been his only attempt.
And again, it will be Hager to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way there, circled around, it is good, and it's 24-19. Eagles raced out to an 8-0 lead. Postville answered with an 11-0 run. Since that point, we've been going back and forth, but the Eagles getting a little spacing here. The second free throw being eyed by Hager. That free throw is good, and the Eagles lead by 6 at 25-19. So here is Minique again in the offensive end, and Minique will back it up towards center court circle. Left side to White. White with it now. And White at the top of the key, back over to Minikue. Minikue drives left side, pulls off at the elbow, 15-footer, leaves it long, but I love the look. Rebound pulled down there by Mosier. He can take that shot.
Yeah, he can. That's a shot he'll knock down, just a little long on that one.
28 seconds left here in our half. The shot clock just about even with the game clock. In the lane, Mosier steps around the right block, takes it up strong, but too strong. Shot no good. Brock gets the rebound, sliding to the floor, saves it somehow back to Russell, who slides on the floor and gives it to Navarro. Navarro back to White, back to Navarro. The layup up and in. Well run by the Pirates. Back within 7 seconds left here in the half. Hager brings it to center court, goes left side to Teasy. Teasy from near the logo marker, banks it long there, actually hit the back of the rim. Not a bad look there from the Pirate logo, and the first half comes to an end. Clayton Ridge defensively doing what they want to do. They lead Postville at the half, 25-21. When we return, first half stats and coaching interviews from the girls' game. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
At the half, it is the Clayton Ridge boys leading 25-21. Another score to pass along. Keyhigh boys lead North Fayette Valley now at the end of 3, 54-49. That is the undefeated Tigerhawks on the road at Keyhigh, trailing by 5. We'll continue to follow that. Meanwhile, earlier tonight, Clayton Ridge girls' impressive victory. They defeat Postville 58-23. We're joined by their head coach, Casey Czar. Coach, first off here, let's talk about the inside game. You guys had a game plan, and they executed it well.
Yeah, finally it's good to talk to you on a positive note here. Yeah, the game plan was tonight. Like we gotta go with our seniors inside, and the girls executed that. We were finally over not executing a game plan, and they did it to a T. So that's kudos to our girls tonight.
All right, let's talk about you're led by your seniors, Amira Millard with 17 points, Lola Reimer with 17.
Yeah, those two girls, they're everything that we have. We're gonna go through them day in and day out. Lola had 17 and 15 tonight, and Amira had a little bit of foul trouble with early, so the rebounds were down, but still both of them with 17 is huge for us. Lola hitting a 3 too, that's kind of
first three-pointer of the year.
Yeah, I think of her career, but
and the look that she gave.
Yeah, she was definitely surprised. We always just joke with her at practice, "Hey Lola, you got the green light, man," and she finally just lit one up. So.
All right, the supporting cast tonight really stepped up. You ended up with 4 girls in double figures. Alyssa Willie with 10 points and Kamaya Millard with 10.
Yeah, really good to see Alyssa Willie get something going. That's another senior who's just put in so much work for this program. I'll tell you this. I think she's our captain. She's vocal with everything. She hasn't shot it as well as she did last year, but she's really just kind of ran the ship for us when we needed it.
The other thing is you guys are in control at the half, 36-15, but I think you love how you guys kept at it in the second half, especially the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, Savannah and I going into the locker room, we talked about like we normally do this. We get up and we kind of let off the gas, and when we got in there, it said, we are not changing anything. Keep the gas going. Keep the press on. We got to put teams away early.
All right, turnover is the only issue tonight.
Yeah, we got to limit those. That's our biggest thing is when we can handle the ball and keep the turnovers underneath that 15 margin. We play so much better, but lately that we've just struggled with that.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now?
We got NFV on Friday, a big one to finish off our season, and just waiting for our postseason pairings.
All right, yeah. Keyhigh beat North Fayette Valley tonight, 50-41. We'll talk to you before the game on Friday night. Good luck to you guys.
Thanks.
Once again, Clayton Ridge assistant basketball coach Casey Czar talking things over about his team. A quick break. We'll be joined by Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleve when our postgame show continues after this.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Once again at the half, our score, it is 25-21. It is once again Clayton Ridge leading here at the half. Earlier tonight, again, our score, it was the Postville girls dropping a decision to Clayton Ridge, 58-23. We're joined by their head coach here in Kim Cleve. Coach, first off in this ballgame tonight, just a tough night for your team as you fell down early.
We did, yep. Just a lot of ball handling issues, getting the ball up the court, and then that quick shot of what they want to do for their defense. They want us to hit a shot on the outside, and that's exactly what they got. Still, yeah, like a broken record, just have to work that ball around and then get it into the inside.
All right, let's talk a little bit here. Again, you put up 9 points in the first quarter, but then the turnovers kind of hurt you guys again.
I would agree, yep.
All right, now let's talk about some of the individuals. Let's talk about your seniors first off. Tell me about those kids, because I think it's important to realize that I know the success maybe hasn't been what they wanted, but they've stayed with it for you.
They have, yes. So I was actually their coach, their JV coach, 9th grade year, and a lot of them was the first time that they even stepped out on the court. So they have grown a lot since freshman year, and have accomplished a lot, just trying to learn the game, how to make a post move, how to dribble. I mean, just a lot that goes into it that a lot of people don't see.
Right, and especially 5 of them sticking with it. I think that's awesome there. Let's get an injury update because you lost a guard earlier tonight, right?
I did, yep. Our Leticia Dahl ended up hitting her head, but hopefully she will be okay. And then I still have another senior guard out as well, Ava Vargas, with her foot.
All right,
so,
it's still a game to play with Thursday night, right?
Yes. Yep, we are at DeSoto on Thursday. And then, hopefully tomorrow night I figure out where we're going for next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pairings will come out there.
Pairings will come out tomorrow night.
All right, Coach, good luck to you guys. We hope to catch up with you guys.
Yep, thanks so much.
Once again, Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleve talking things over about a Pirate team. Quick break. When we return, first half stats, second half action. Eagle Boys lead by 4 here at the half.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Warrior Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bruins & James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, Clayton Ridge leads 25-21. Other boys scores. King High leads North Fayette Valley into the fourth at 54-49. MFL Marmac defeating West Central 68-24. North Lynn beat to Starmont 103-47. Let's go through the first half stats. Let's start for Clayton Ridge.
Clayton Ridge, Colton Hager, has 8 points. We've got 5 points for Seth Kregel. We've got 6 points for Ethan Backus, 2 points for Casey Teasy, 2 points for Maddox Mosier, and 2 points for Chris Gebhardt. For the Pirates, Xander Martinez leads the way with 8 points. We've got 5 points for Xander Ramirez. We've got 6 points for Cedric Navarro, and we've got 2 points for Zaid Brock. And I think probably the stat that Clayton Ridge talked about in that first half, 2 shot opportunities for Minique and no points.
Yeah, and that's the story of this ball game right now. You've got a kid that averages 20 points a ball game, and right now it is the supporting cast keeping Postville in this ball game. So let's talk about this second half. If you're Clayton Ridge, defensively, no reason to change things, right?
Yeah, you don't want to change anything. What you've been doing has been working exactly the way you expected it. But I think you need to shoot better. You've been getting open looks, and I'm not talking the 3-ball. I'm talking those in the lane, high post, low post. You have to make those shots.
Meanwhile, for Postville, it will be starting the second half with Ramirez, Navarro, also out there Loera, Minique, and also out there as well for them will be Brock. Meanwhile, they right away continue the box and one, that 2-2 defense as Minique drives in, kicks it in the corner. Brock left corner for 3, shot no good. Minique tipped out the rebound, but picked up by Hager for the Eagles. Hager at the elbow as they get back, right side. Teasy open for 3, got it. That one you don't mind. He's a step behind the arc, hits the 3-pointer, and the Eagles lead by 7.
That's a big basket to start this half to extend that lead to 7.
And offensively, Minique left side to Brock. Brock loses the basketball. Sliding on the floor is Teasy and seams it back there to Hager. Hager, Mosier, also out there, Kregel, Backus, and Teasy. Hager, right side to Teasy on the right wing. Left side to Kregel. Kregel back over top of the key to Hager. In the lane to Backus, turns, fires up the 15-footer. It is good. It is a 9-point lead now for Clayton Ridge.
And you saw Minique, he got into the lane that time, attacking the zone, but they're going to take the ball out of his hands and have him come off some screens.
Right side in the offensive end, it is once again Jacob White who started the second half. A correction, it was White starting, not Ramirez. Left side, Brock open, left side for 3, got it! Again, keeping enough to stay in this ball game. They're back within 6.
And I think that's what they need to increase that a little bit, but got to stay close.
Here's Teasy, right side for 3, got another one! And again, closer to the arc, back-to-back threes, put the Eagles back up by 9.
Yeah, shooting with confidence, that's a big basket.
And quickly in the offensive end is White as the Eagles get back defensively. White with it, left side to Brock. Brock back over at the elbow area, baseline to Navarro, back over to White. Left side to Brock along the baseline. We've got a timeout taken by Postville. They're out of sorts here offensively. 6:19 left here in the third. Eagles lead by 9. Let's take this break.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
33-24, Eagles lead by 9, and again, the Pirates, this has been the story of the ball game, out of sorts offensively.
Yeah, just with Minique not being at the top of this, they've got other guys handling the ball and trying to get them set up with what they want to do.
Inbounds to Brock, back over to Loera. Loera has the ball knocked away from behind by Backus. So you understand moving Minique off the ball there, but for the Pirates there, it's going to involve moving the ball around.
Yeah, they're going to have to move the ball, set some screens, and get him open.
Brock, left side. And again, he'll bring it back out on top. Brings it over right side offensively. Try to go to White. Deflected by Teasy into the backcourt. White can go get it. He'll bring it across the timeline, but White has to take a logo 3. Banks it in from the logo as the shot clock's winding down. And it's 33-27. Bailed out on the shot.
Yeah, just threw that one up as a prayer, and it went in.
And back offensively is Teasy. Teasy with it. Back over top of the key to Hager. As they continue now, this 1-2-2 zone. Kregel along the baseline, cut off by Loera. Back over, tried to go to Hager, threw it behind him. It goes into the backcourt, and that's going to be an over and back violation. Postville gets it back.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about turnovers because both of these teams doing well with that. There was only 5 turnovers for each of these teams, so well played in that respect.
Absolutely. These teams so much better handling the ball. Meanwhile, White gets it inside the elbow, takes a 12-footer, leaves it short. It is no good. Mosier gets the rebound there for the Eagles. Again, the Eagles have been able to control the boards in this game as well. Backus, right side on the wing, back over on top to Kregel. Kregel Top of the key, swings it left side back to Hager. Trying to go down low to Mosier. Overshot him, but I believe the ball was deflected. It was. Postville got a hand on it there. The Eagles will take it off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, they're going to reset here, but they had open Maddox Mosier inside the post.
And they'll take it again. Left side. And inbounds to Backus. Right side, launches up the three. Shot is short, is off the front of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Brock. And Brock, as he falls down, ends up lifting up the pivot foot, travels with the basketball. So it goes back to Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge didn't crash the boards that time. Nice rebound by Postville, but Brock kind of loses his footing and caused the turnover.
And they'll take it again off the left side of the basket, and inbounds. They get it to Kregel. Was taken off the right side. He misses a fadeaway from 8 feet away. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down there by the Pirates. And back offensively, that is again White. White in the corner to Loera. Back over to White. Back to Loera. Off the right block. Puts a step by the defender, but misses the little runner right side. Slaps the rebound out of bounds, and it goes back to Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, those are the kind of shots that Postville's got to knock down. You're 5-6 feet away from the hoop. You got that good open look. You got to knock it down.
And it is again going back to the Eagles. So we'll get a look as Rote comes back into the ball game. Also coming in as well is Gephardt. Backus checks out. And also checking out is Mosier. Meanwhile, Kregel lowers the head, takes a little 6-foot leaner, falling to the right, hits the jump shot. Strong move by Kregel. Back to an 8-point lead for the Eagles. Left side, Brock in the offensive end. In the corner, Navarro. Navarro, left side to Brock. Brock back over, tried to go on top, does get it to Navarro, but cannot pick it up. Minikue ends up pulling it away from everybody. Minikue drives right side, and again the Eagles bring pressure. Minikue right side for three, got it! So Minikue found some spacing, his first points of the ball game. They're back within 5, and then a line violation on Clayton Ridge. Kregel tried to inbound it to Kregel that time. Hager did, but stepped over the line. And an unforced turnover committed there by the Eagles.
Yeah, they just couldn't decide who was taking the ball out, and then it actually got inbounded, and then Colton Hager stepped back over the line.
And now Hager makes up for it by knocking the ball away, stealing it into the backcourt, goes up and scores the layup from the right side. Well, that atones for the miscue, and a 4-minute mark of our third quarter, back to a 7-point lead. Minikue, right side offensively, goes off a pick, takes a contested three, right side, it's no good, but fouled. Gephardt challenged the shot. Minikue to the free throw line for three.
Yeah, that time Minikue just trying to create a little space there, and Gephardt wanted to at least, defend that shot, but got his hand up there, but then made some contact with the body.
And this is Minikue for three. Free throw, it is good. Minikue not only leading Postville at nearly 20 points a ball game, but is their top shooter from the field and their top free throw shooter at 74%. A 1,000-point score for Postville. Second free throw, it is good. 37-32. So now the Pirates at least getting Minikue involved a little bit.
Yeah, he's able to create a little bit there, but they're still, I think they need to find some way, run him off some screens, get him an open look, or if he can get past the defense, get into the lane and look to dish.
Gephardt checks out. Backus comes back into the ball game. Minikue's free throw on its way. It is good. So he makes all 3 free throws, and it is now 37-33. Again, Navarro extends that 1-2-2 defense a little bit, but the Eagles have handled it well. Hager with it, back out on top to Teasy. Teasy, left side to Kregel. Kregel steps into the lane, gets it to Backus. He drives in, scores the right-handed layup. Good recognition by the Eagles. Backus slid down against that zone. Back up by 6.
Yeah, Backus a little undersized in the post there, but really smooth with his shot.
Now Minikue back to the ball handling duties. Back over left side to Brock. Back out on top here to Martinez. Martinez to Loera. Loera brings it over to Navarro. Navarro, left side to, again, Martinez, wide open, left side for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound saved by Loera, but he actually stepped on the line, and the ball goes back to the Eagles. I think if you are Coach Deering here, you have to make it a point that Minikue at least gets a touch every trip down the court.
Absolutely, and they need to run things towards his side. He was trying to get them to bring the ball over, get it to the wing, so maybe he could post up and touch that ball or set a ball screen and do a screen and roll.
Mosier back into the game. Rote checks out for the Eagles, and they go baseline to Mosier on the right block. Double team, knocked away, but he saves it back to Teasy. Backus with it on top to Hager. Left side to Kregel. In the lane, Backus, double team, stumbles, picks up the basketball, traveled with the basketball. So Backus kind of lost his footing in there, and the ball goes back to the Pirates on the turnover.
Yeah, Pirates here need to take advantage of getting this extra possession and find a way to score. Ball's got to touch Minikue.
And back over in the offensive end, Martinez. Martinez goes off a pick, double pump layup. It rolls off the back of the rim. Pretty move, but it did not get the roll in. Meanwhile, Brock steals the pass on the outlet and then is fouled by Mosier. So the ball intercepted by Brock, who stayed down there defensively. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
And those kind of effort plays, I think, is what Postville's looking for right now. We have to find something to turn the tides here, win those things in the margin.
And again, Postville trying to make the most of their free throw opportunities here after Minique hit 3 in a row previously. Free throw on its way by Brock. It is good. Brock, a freshman. They've certainly leaned on him throughout the season. Averages about 3 points a ball game. And hit a couple of threes in this ball game tonight. Second free throw being eyed. Pirates back within 4. You betcha. Makes them both. 39-35 is the score.
And the Pirates are 9 of 9 tonight on the free throw line.
And by the way, they continue to play zone, but looks to me like more of an extended 2-3 zone now. Hager, left side to Teasy, back over to Kregel, top of the key, brings it in, lowers the head, drives from the right side, shot just long. Not a bad drive, just had it roll out on him. Minique back in the offensive end. Right side underneath goes to Martinez. His shot fouled underneath. Minique, nice pass to the right side to Xander Martinez. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 as they beat the Eagles down the court.
Yeah, Minique trying to distribute a little bit there and led him well to the basket. And it looks like we're going to have a couple of free throws here.
All right, by the way, 45 seconds left in Lansing. And it is North Fayette Valley now leading Keyhigh 62-56. They have outscored them right now a total of 13-2 in the fourth quarter. So the Tiger Hawks pushed, but now up by 6. Meanwhile, the free throw here by Martinez, it is good, and the Pirates pulling back within 3 here.
Yeah, and doing it at the free throw line, and this is a positive for them, and they're starting to get Minique involved a little bit with the offense.
And the second free throw being eyed by Martinez. It is good. Pirates staying perfect on the night. 39-37. Eagles lead is 2. Hager in the backcourt. Brock extending that 2-3 zone a bit. Hager in the offensive end, left side to Teasy. Teasy thought about the 3, thinks better of it, and he'll go right side over to Hager. Hager, top of the key, back to Backus. Left side, Teasy. He's open. Left side, fires up the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Good look, though. Backus the rebound. Fires up the 15-footer from off the elbow. It's up and in. Backus caught and fired. Eagles go back up by 4.
Yeah, Backus usually averages about 4 points. Having a great night tonight.
Martinez down low to Loera on the right block. Loera kicks it back to Navarro. Back over to Martinez for 3. The shot is short. It is no good. Mosier clears out the rebound, and he's fouled from behind by Loera. That's the first foul committed on Postville here in the third.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty clean thus far and gotten themselves back into the ballgame.
And again, 99 seconds left here in our first half. In our third quarter, I should say. Hager back over to Kregel. Kregel in the offensive end for Clayton Ridge. Top of the key, goes left side to Teasy. He's open again, left side for 3. Got it! Again, they've left him open a couple of times here, and Teasy making him pay here in the third.
Yeah, he's hit 3 of those in the third quarter.
And here is Loera. Loera steps between 2 defenders, lays it up and in from the right side. It rolled around, got it to go down. Pirates a rare transition basket, back within 5. So quickly back in the offensive end. It is, again, left side with Kregel, top of the key, back to Backus, right side over to Kregel. Kregel back over to Hager on top. A minute left in the third. They go right side. Kregel open for 3, aired it out long. Mosier saves the rebound, back out on top to Teasy near center court line. Eagles maintain the possession. Backus over to Teasy. Teasy from the volleyball line. That shot no good. Rebound kicked out of there, and it's picked up by Navarro. Heat check that time.
Yeah, heat check. He wanted to see if that was going to fall.
And back in the offensive end is Minique, picked up immediately. Elbow area to Loera. Loera back over to Brock. Brock brings it to the free throw line. Kicks it right side. That is Martinez open. Right side for 3. Shot no good. Rebound. Mosier gets the rebound. Tumbles to the court. And he's fouled as it turns out. One official had traveling, but the backside official said, I got a nudge from behind. The ball goes back to the Eagles.
Yeah, they're going to give that ball. Eagles are going to take it out in the backcourt, but we're shot clock's off here. Eagles can play for 1 if they want.
Substitution as... Well, we'll wait till the next break as the ball goes inbounds to Hager. They had a sub at the table, but now they'll pull Ramirez back. So left side, the Eagles can work for the final shot with the shot clock off, and we're down to 14 seconds, and that is apparently what they will do. So Hager, center court circle, left side to Teasy. Teasy back over to Hager. Right side, Kregel from the deep side from the court there, about 30 feet away. I don't think that's what they were looking for. Shot no good. Navarro, the rebound, gets it to center court, where it's launched by Martinez, and that shot is short. And the third quarter comes to an end. Eagles continue to control things. 44-39 as we go to the fourth.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Rivertown Family Dentistry. Eagle Pirate Basketball is brought to you in part by Rivertown Family Dentistry, Dr. Alicia Waukee in Guttenberg, Agent Lanny Keel, your New York Life agent in Garnavillo, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Welcome back to Postville. 44-39 is our score. It is once again now a 5-point lead for Clayton Ridge, rather. What was our shooting in the third quarter?
For the Eagles, they were 7 of 14, so shooting well. Didn't shoot a free throw. The stat of the night for the Pirates, they're 7 of 7 in that quarter, 11-11 on the night.
And offensively for Clayton Ridge, it is Hager also out there as well. It's Teasy, Backus, Mosier, and again, Kregel. Right side, here's Backus for 3. Shot no good. Loera comes down with the rebound, and he's tied up there. And it is a jump ball that will give the ball there to, once again, Postville on the alternate possession rule. For Postville, Navarro, also out there is Minikue, Loera, Ramirez, and starting the fourth quarter as well is Brock. Minikue open, right side, wide open 3. The shot grazes the side of the rim, then the rebound ricochets off the hands, out of bounds by Clayton Ridge, and the ball goes back there to, once again, the Pirates. So a 5-point lead, and Clayton Ridge led at the half.
Yeah, they led 25-21 at half, extended their lead by 1 in that third quarter.
Outscoring Postville 19-18 in the third. Meanwhile, Loera gets it on the right block. Nice post-up shot. It's up and in. So Loera post up to bring the Pirates back within 3. Back out the timeline there is once again Hager. Hager drives in the lane, pulls up, stripped on the way up, but I think they're going to call foul, and they are. Hager got into the lane. Good-looking move there, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, and again, he will have 2 in this situation.
Well, if you're the Pirates, you don't want to foul early. You don't want to foul at all and put the Eagles at the free throw line. You've been doing such a good job playing clean in that third quarter. You got to get to that free throw line yourself.
So again, free throw on its way by Hager. It is no good. Another opportunity. We talked about free throw shooting, a concern for the Eagles, and they are getting to the line here, and they're going to have to make some throws to close this out.
Well, they didn't have a free throw in the third, so they want to get there more in the fourth. 1 of 2 there, but 4 of 10 up to that point.
45-41, Eagles go up by 4. They'll take 1 of 2. Loera swings it left side to Navarro. In the corner, Ramirez, left corner for 3. Shot is no good. Backus, nice job securing the rebound, but he's tied up on the right side. But the ball will go back to the Eagles as he's tied up there by Brock. 7:03 left in the fourth. Checking back into the game is going to be Russell back in there for the Pirates, and Loera checks out.
And I think Russell matches up a little bit better rebounding-wise inside the post.
So offensively, Hager drives in the lane, kicks it top of the key to Kregel. Kregel drives between 2 defenders, loses the basketball, it goes out of bounds, and it should go to Postville. Brock made some contact there, but it was more Kregel with the player control. But the ball goes back there to Postville.
Yeah, just no call there. Ball trickles out of bounds. Give it back to the Postville Pirates.
And here is again Martinez on top to Minikue. Minikue kicks it back left side to Martinez. Martinez right side to Navarro. Right side for 3. Shot short, line drived it. Rebound pulled down there by Mosier. Minikue tried to come in, but Mosier secured it there, strong with the ball. Hager back offensively now for the Eagles against this now man-to-man defense. Kregel lowers his head, drives to the basket. Shot no good, but fouled, and the foul there on Minikue on the drive in. So Kregel challenged Minikue that time, and I believe that is foul number 2 committed there by the Pirates.
Yeah, I believe that's a second foul here. Only the first foul on Josiah Minikue.
By the way, the reason why Loera checked out, he has 4 fouls. That's just the first foul on Minikue. Kregel's free throw, it is short. He'll get another opportunity. Kregel to the free throw line. Again, he's actually one of the better free throw shooters for the Eagles at over 60% on the season. And was short on that one. Needs a little more oomph. Second free throw. That one short, rolls to the back. Had enough oomph on it to get the roll. And the Eagles back up by 5. They have led this entire second half. Offensively, Martinez. Martinez drives back over to Russell. Kicks it in the corner now to Brock. Brock covered back over to Navarro. Navarro has a lane to the basket, facing the basket, banks the shot long. It is no good. Rebound cleared by Kregel. So Navarro got into the lane, but just did not finish.
Yeah, had a good look there, but too strong off the back.
And here is Craigle, loses the basketball momentarily, now picks it up near center court, and a foul on Minique. Minique riding him there. And that is the third foul on the Pirates, and now the second on Minique.
Yeah, you can see the frustration on Craigle's face, and Coach Spursagi talking to him. Just calm down, handle the basketball. You know, you're going to be pressured, and just giving him a chance to settle down as he ties his shoe.
North Fayette Valley defeats Keyhigh tonight, 65-56 the final score. So Keyhigh, which has MFL Marmac on Friday night, will have North Fayette Valley and Clayton Ridge. But this is a case there that North Fayette Valley survives a scare at Lansing tonight. Here's Teasy, right side open for three, got it. They lost him on the pick. Another three for Teasy and an 8-point lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a scare for the Tigerhawks. The Bulldogs are going to have their hands full there up again.
Minique to Navarro, drives to the basket, uses the left hand, but strong again. Navarro got into the lane, just did not finish. And the Eagles clear the rebound. Teasy back over right side. Cross court to Craigle. Craigle to the free throw line, drives in, double pump layup, left it short. He was expecting contact. He got it, but no call. And the rebound by Martinez. Martinez pulls up from the elbow, 15-footer, nails it. 49-43. It's now a 6-point lead for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, and the Pirates are hitting shots and keeping pace, but not gaining ground thus far.
Craigle again hounded by Minique, and now the Eagles want a timeout. 5:07 left in the fourth. Clayton Ridge leads 49-43. Let's take this timeout.
If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take the time to stop at a Nightingale Drug and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town family-friendly business in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Clayton Ridge down to 2 timeouts. Postville, I believe, has 4. Meanwhile, the Eagles leading 49-43 with 5:07 to go in the fourth, and the Eagles with possession.
Yeah, they're going to take the ball out right in front of their own bench, but Coach Spursagi wanted to reset them there, kind of getting out of sorts offensively.
And Craigle, he gets it in the corner to Teasy. Again, the Pirates continuing man-to-man. Craigle's got a lane to the basket, takes a little leaner, shot no good, but fouled by Minique, and he's called for a nudge. So that's the third foul now on Minique. And Craigle goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, he is quickly in foul trouble there, and that was just that guide hand is all it was, but he left that on that through the shot, and they say that discerned the shot.
Free throw by Craigle. It is good. 50-43. Eagles lead here by 7. Clayton Ridge, a better night offensively tonight. One of the better nights they've had here. After scoring in the 50s the other night against Turkey Valley, they're on their way to a 60-point mark here. It's the second free throw is good. 51-43 for a team that only averages 44 points a ball game. Right side, Martinez open for 3. Got it! And the Pirates hang in, down by 5 as Martinez steps into a 3.
Hits another big shot there and just trying to keep up with the Eagles here.
Hager, left side, has a lane to the basket, pulls up the leaner, shot no good, altered by Navarro. Rebound by Navarro, ahead to Minique. Minique races in, goes by everybody, lays it up from the right side. The left side rather, use the right hand, and they're suddenly back within 3.
Yeah, that was a big shot, and if they can get another defensive stop, it's a one-possession ball game.
Hager, right side offensively, guarded by Navarro. Cut off at the elbow, on top to Craigle. Craigle back over left side to Teasy. Teasy's guarded by Martinez, and he'll bring it back over to Craigle. Craigle cutting left side, feeds it back to Hager. He drives in, middle of the lane, little leaner, banks it up, got it to go down. Found the roll as Hager scores, getting into the lane, back up by 5.
Yeah, good patience that time by the Eagles working that offense.
And now a timeout taken by Postville. 4:03 to go. Eagles maintain a distance at 53-48.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
30-second timeout taken there by, once again, Postville, and they have the basketball as Minique inbounds it to Martinez halfway through the fourth. Martinez drives in, has the ball knocked away, who drove into traffic with 3 Eagles all around them and able to converge defensively. Craigle back right side, kicks it in the corner to Backus, right side, open for 3, got it! So the Eagles, a team that has not shot the three-pointer great, but they've been good this second half.
Yeah, they've shot it much better, and that's what's kind of just keeping them at bay.
And right side, Martinez drives in, a little one-handed runner, no good. Navarro in midair gets the rebound, puts it up and in from the left block. 56-50 here. The Eagles maintain a 6-point lead. Hager in the backcourt. Again, the Pirates here, still man-to-man. Hager at the elbow area, now at the free throw line. Right side, Backus launches another 3, got it again! Backus, who has hit all of 7 3-pointers this year, burned in the nets now.
He's got 4 tonight alone.
And back offensively now with a 9-point lead. Minique tried to go in the lane to Loera, deflected, but now they maintain possession as Minique gets it to Loera, who tried to bounce it left side to Navarro, and the ball slapped out of bounds. Stays off the left side of the basket for the Pirates.
And the Pirates are going to reset here on the left side. They've got a box set out there looking to score off of this.
And again, now down by 9 at the 3-minute mark here of our fourth quarter. Minique will take it out of bounds off the left side, inbounds to Navarro. Navarro back over to Loera. Loera to Navarro at the elbow, kicks it in the corner. Martinez, right corner for 3. That shot no good. Hager boxes out, gets the rebound off the right side for the Eagles. Hager back in the offensive end, drives in, goes by, tried to flip it back to Mosier, then the ball deflected back into the hands of Hager, who was out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Postville.
Yeah, and that was a good aggressiveness there by Hager. Saw that Postville hadn't gotten back yet, but getting a little fancy with that pass, trying to get it to Mosier, and nothing there.
So the Pirates down by 9. Minique across the timeline offensively and trying to direct traffic. He'll go off a pick set by Navarro. Minique left side for 3. That shot is long. Shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Craigle. That's a tough shot there to hit. And back in the offensive end is Craigle. Craigle knocked away, but his ball deflected right back to him. He drives in, lays it up, but strong. Loera got out of the way as Craigle ends up crashing to the floor. Pirates back offensively. Martinez drives in. Crazy layup off the right side. Shot no good. Too far away to take that floater. And the rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Little ragtag right now.
Yeah, a little one and done on both ends and just kind of flipping it up there, trying to make something out of nothing.
2-minute mark. If you're the Eagles, no reason to hurry. Meanwhile, Craigle drives baseline to Mosier. His shot blocked from behind by Loera, and that's going to do it for Loera. That is foul number 5, and a good drive in by Hager, but a better dish.
Yeah, nice dish, and Maddox Mosier had the inside position on Loera, and he kind of knew it was going to be an easy 2, so he's going to make Maddox Mosier earn them at the free throw line. That's going to be the night for Loera.
By the way, a final tonight in boys basketball. Springville beat Edco 79-50 the final score. 79-50 the final score of that ball game.
And looks like no good on that first basket, so he's going to have another opportunity.
And again, this will be a second free throw opportunity for Mosier. You get the feeling Eagles need to make 1 of 2 here, and they'll keep Postville at a distance. Second free throw good, 60-50. Russell, by the way, came in for Loera. Minique again, double teamed immediately. Left side over to Martinez in the corner to Brock. If you're the Pirates, you got to score quickly. Brock launches a 15-footer just off the left side. The shot is good, and it's 60-52. So can the Pirates get some stops here offensively? Backcourt area.
Yeah, look, man-to-man pressure here in the backcourt.
And it is Craigle into the offensive end. Gets a little extension, and he goes left side. Nice save by Teasy from hitting our camera. In the lane to Hager, double team, back right side to Teasy. Shot clock is at 20. If you're the Eagles, again, you lead by 8. You've got plenty of time. Backus, right side, cut off. Back over on top to Teasy. Teasy with it, goes left side to Mosier. Errant pass, it was low, and the Eagles turn it over. But again, about 25 seconds ran off the shot clock.
Yeah, you want to get a shot there. You want to do something offensively, but running that shot clock, running the game clock was more important right there, and taking some time off.
And again, the ball goes back there to Postville. Minique in the offensive end, goes underneath, trying to lead Russell. Pass too high, too hot to handle. 1:08 to go, and the Pirates turn it over.
And right now, if you're the Eagles, ball security, take care of it. And if you get fouled, go make the free throws. And here's a turnover, a steal there by number 32.
And Minique misses the leaner as he drove in from 5 feet away. Rebound ahead there to the Eagles. They get it to Mosier, and he lays it up and in. And that would likely do it. 10-point lead for Clayton Ridge, 62-52. And here is Minique. Left side, Ramirez. Deep three, left side. Rattled in and out, no good. Russell had the rebound, cannot come down with it. The ball is loose and picked up there by Kregel, and Kregel fouled with 12 seconds to go. All right, Springville beat the Edco boys tonight 79-50.
I think that's all of our finals, right?
Well, it is, but the Edco girls lost 70-46 tonight. We had that score inadvertently mixed up.
Okay.
So 70-46 is what the Springville girls beat Edco tonight. Meanwhile, Eagles pull everybody off the free throw line. Kregel to the free throw line for 2. Free throw rattled in and out. The shot no good. Eagles are going to put up over 60 points in this ball game tonight, but defensively is where it stood out for them.
Absolutely. What the number that they did on Josiah Minique was huge tonight.
Free throw, no good. Misses it short on the front end. Minique back into the offensive end. Goes left side to Martinez. Left side for 3. Shot is short. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Mosier. Inside 30 seconds to go. And the Eagles can play keep away now. Hager in the backcourt, and he's fouled with 26.5 seconds to go. But at this point, not going to make much of a difference. Well, actually, the Eagles take a timeout. So before Postville could foul, we've got a timeout. So we'll take this break. Why not? One more break. We'll be back with the final 26 seconds after this.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
So again, our score, 62-52. It is Clayton Ridge in the lead. They have possession, and if you're Postville here, I think you try to get a steal right away, but otherwise the Eagles just get it inbounds here and play keep away. Teasy is fouled with 25 seconds to go. So for the Pirates, you might as well try at this point, but you're down by 10. And Clayton Ridge really controlled this second half.
They did. It was an impressive effort. We talked about such a good job in the first half, and they came out same game plan in the second half. Let's keep the ball out of Minique's hands as much as we can and limit them to one shot, and they did a great job.
Free throw by Teasy. It is short. Another opportunity as, again, they'll try to make it an 11-point lead. But, yeah, they had a 4-point lead at the half and just kind of kept it there and going as high as now 10, and Teasy makes it 11. 63-52 now here. Inbounds to Minique. The Pirates have had no answer for the box and one tonight. Minique takes a 3 off balance, top of the key, got it from the right side. Postville takes a timeout. We'll keep it here with 17.3 seconds to go. It's an 8-point ball game for the Pirates here. It's going to be a nice basket, but a little too late.
Yeah, and Minique needed to be aggressive like that, I think, earlier in this ball game. So we're going to have a full timeout here. That's all Postville's got left. So they're going to talk this over, but you got to tip your hat to what Clayton Ridge did tonight defensively. They came out with a game plan. They executed it very well.
And what you're surprised is Postville should kind of realize this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got two guys in double figures, but Josiah Minique averages about 20.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Keep the ball out of his hands, make somebody else beat you, and that's what the Eagles did tonight.
And if you're Postville, you have a player like this. That's who you want to build around. You want him to be the distributor. He does everything for them. And tonight, some other guys stepped up, hit some shots in this ball game. But if you're Clayton Ridge, you didn't want Minique to go off for more than 20 points, which he has a habit of doing. We did 2 games against Central this year. I think he scored over 25 points in both.
Well, and I'm looking down the line, and I'm going, if you're Turkey Valley, you see this film, you go, well, that's something we can do. So I think more teams who have seen this are going to go, Well, that's a great way to attack this Postville team.
And whoever Postville sees in the tournament, likely.
Yeah, this is on film now.
And right side, Kriegel runs the baseline to get it inbounds, gets it into Backus. Backus fouled with 16.3 seconds to go. So the Pirates now just basically just delaying the inevitable. 63-55 for Clayton Ridge. They have, coming up schedule-wise here, they have North Fayette Valley. We'll see them on Friday night. We also will see, actually the 11th, they play at Central. So the Eagles have their fourth win, trying to stay out of a play-in game, if at all possible. Backus' free throw, it's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. The only thing the Eagles have really done wrong tonight offensively, they haven't shot free throws great.
Yeah, they're shooting around 50%, so they can improve upon that. But otherwise, a lot of positives.
They've certainly had their best three-point shooting night of the season. Second free throw by Backus. It is good. 9-point lead. Inbounds to Minikue. Minikue now in double figures, has the ball knocked away. Sliding in the court, saves it back to Martinez. Martinez, an off-balance three left side. It is short. Goes out of bounds and back to Clayton Ridge with 7.9 seconds to go. And I think the Pirates will stay away here and allow the Eagles to run out the clock, or maybe not.
Oh, they're going to play a little full
takes
court.
it inbounds, and he throws it ahead to Backus. Backus is ahead of the pack, drives in, layup, it is no good, but he's fouled from behind, and it's an intentional foul. Again, no reason at that point of the ball game. The Eagles sent Backus long. He'll go to the free throw line for two with 5.1 seconds to go. You understand the young freshman trying to make a play there. And the Eagles continue to play on, and Backus to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, they're going to give him two, and that means they're also going to give the Eagles the ball. And Eagles need to be on the other side of the court, or the other side of half line.
And free throw on its way by Backus. It is good. They finally get there as the free throw is up in the air. And 5.1 seconds to go. 65-55, the final score. For Postville at Turkey Valley next week. They're off Friday night. Second free throw off the back of the rim. Shot is no good, but 65-55 is the score. Postville won the first matchup 58-50, a game in which Minikue was huge in that game. He had to work for his double-digit points tonight.
Yeah, he did. He had a rough first half especially, but they're resetting here. They're going, the ball should be down here. That foul happened underneath the hoop, so they're going to give him the ball underneath the hoop.
Even
here.
with 5.1 seconds to go, our officials are staying sharp there.
They are.
And I think that Coach Spirschlage says, let's just inbounce the basketball. If you're Postville here, again, no reason to make the score any worse than what it is. Hager gets an inbounce, left side into Mosier. He holds the basketball wisely. Russell fouls him for some reason with 1.8 seconds to go. So Mosier was just trying to keep away. And again, that's a freshman. We've had a couple of freshmen playing here late. And at this point, let the game come to an end, right?
Yeah, I think at this point you have to understand it's out of hand. We're not going to get there.
There is no 10-point play coming your way.
There's no shot you can make that's going to cover this difference.
So Mosier to the free throw line. Free throw on its way. It is no good. And if you're Postville, as far as the fouling, maybe we should have thought about that a little earlier. The way the Eagles are shooting
Eagles not
free
shooting
throws.
well, so maybe that was
second free throw good. 1 of 2. There we go. 66-55. Inbounds to Minikue, and Minikue takes a three-quarters court heave. It is off to the left, and the game comes to an end. Clayton Ridge tonight, certainly offensively a breakout game, but what they did defensively, holding Postville down to win this ball game by a final score of 66-55. With the win, the Eagles 4-15, 2-12 in the conference. Postville drops to 5-14, 4-11 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your postgame show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local-friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill a deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Welcome back again to Postville. Our final score, Clayton Ridge victorious 66-56. Other boys finals tonight. North Fayette Valley outscores Key High 16-2 in the fourth quarter to win 65-56. MFL Marmac beat West Central 68-24. Springville over Edco 79-50. North Lynn beat Starmont by a final score of 103-47. We're joined by Clayton Ridge boys basketball coach Kyle Spirichlagi. Coach, first off, let's talk about defensively tonight. I know you scored 66 points, but it all started for you guys defensively with the box and one.
Yep, we didn't practice yesterday with another. We did Sunday morning, and we did it over Christmas break to get ready for them, and we didn't like it, and we did it. But credit to the kids, all of them, Ethan and Chris, the guys who were on Josiah, and he's such a good player. I mean, that 1-3 he hit, we had two poor hands in his face, and then he's really, really, really tough. So we did well defensively. And
obviously there was a lot of help defense with him there as he tried to cut off any drive.
Yeah, without knowing the rotations and coverages and all that, we did pretty well with it. And it's credit to right, all the guys, not just the guys on Josiah, but also the box.
All right, offensively, certainly a great night for your team. You put up 66 points, and you're led by Ethan Backus with 20 points in this ball game. 14 in the second half.
The kid never misses an open gym, and when you do that and he showed shooting a little bit earlier in the year, but I don't know what his stats are the last 3 weeks, but I bet he's shooting close to 50% from deep the last 3 weeks, and he also does some inside looks, so awesome for him to have that kind of night. All
right, obviously the other 3-point shooter Casey Teasy had a real good ball game for you, 15 points, especially in the second half.
Yeah, he got hot there as well, which he's obviously more than capable of, but credit to the guys for finding them as well.
All right, Colton Hager, Seth Kreigel in double figures. Hager had 13, Kreigel had 10, and I think both had really good, strong floor games.
Yeah, we attacked the rim well, and then attacked and kicked to get those open threes. So I said those four guards played heavy minutes since we've gone down to four guards, and that's the reason with that.
All right, good night offensively. Free throws could have been a little better, but I think you'll live with that.
You're right. We'll live with the result.
All right, sure. And obviously, what's coming up for you guys now? North Fayette Valley, a challenge on Friday night.
North Fayette Valley Friday night. But we probably won't worry about that till Thursday.
All right, we'll talk to you before that ball game Friday night. Good luck to you guys.
Thanks, guys.
You betcha. Clayton Ridge basketball coach Kyle Spirichlagi talking things over about his Eagle team victorious tonight, 66-55. We continue our post-game show. We're joined once again here now by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals, and let's start first off for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, for Clayton Ridge tonight, they were led, as you said, by Ethan Backus. He had 20 points, 15 points for Casey Teasy, 13 points for Colton Hager, 10 points for Seth Kreigel, 6 points for Maddox Mosier, 2 points for Chris Gebhardt. 66 points put up by the Eagles tonight, so impressive there. They shot 38% tonight, 9 of 26 behind the arc, that's 35%, but 12 of 29 inside, that's 41%. and 13 of 28 from the free throw line. So still some concerns there, only 46%, but 13 turnovers tonight, so they took care of the basketball. And as you said, did things defensively that were huge tonight.
And hitting the three-pointers tonight. And again, you look at the numbers and you wonder, well, they shoot a lot of threes. But if you look at their shooting percentage, the analytics say they should shoot a lot of threes because you only shot 30% from the field coming in, 26% from the three-point line. So the numbers say, yeah, go ahead.
Shoot the three. You're going to make a bit more bang for your buck there.
All right, now let's go to the totals for Postville. And story of this ball game is Josiah Minikue had to work for every point.
Absolutely. Minikue, the leading scorer was Xander Martinez. He had 15, but Minikue ends up with 11. All in the second half. He only had 2 attempts in the first half. Shot well, but was really limited in his attempts. Zaid Brock had 9 points tonight. The freshman Cedric Navarro has 8 points. 5 points for Xander Ramirez, who we did not see in the second half. So he didn't come in and play at all in the second half. Giovanni Loera ends up falling out of this game, but he ends up with 4 points, and Jacob White ends up with 3. So 55 points for the Pirates. We want to talk about percentage for them. They shot 30% overall, 8 of 32 behind the arc, 10 of 29 inside the three-point line. That's 34%. They were 11-11 from the free throw line, but they didn't shoot one in the fourth quarter. And I think that's an opportunity missed for them. Shooting 100% and lights out, you got to find a way to get to that free throw line. And I think that probably starts with Josiah Minikue. He needed to attack the basket and maybe get himself to the free throw line and get that all started a little earlier. They ended up with only 10 turnovers, but the story of the game is what Clayton Ridge did to keep him out from the scoring.
Yeah, and again, didn't take a shot in the first quarter. It was halfway through the second quarter before he took his first shots. And for the Pirates, you know, they were trying to do something, make some adjustments to that, but just never really seemed to get into what they wanted to do.
No, and I don't know if a timeout would have helped that. I don't know what they talked about in the halftime discussions, but they were out of sorts there in the first half, and they hit some big shots to keep pace with the Eagles. So kudos to everybody else. Like you said, leading scorer was Martinez, and God, he hit some big shots just to keep them close throughout this ball game.
And that's tonight. Again, you got Martinez with 15 points in the ball game to lead them. Navarro with 8 points. Brock had 9 points. So there's some younger kids that were forced to play a bigger role for you. Now, obviously, Martinez is a junior, but Navarro is only a sophomore. And also, of course, Brock is only a freshman. So they were logging some big minutes there and asked to pick up the offensive slack tonight.
Well, and this was a good ball game for those young guys to learn, to figure out what's going on, because they made some mistakes. You could see that they were just youth mistakes, but they also did some positive things out there, and I think that's a good sign for Coach Deering and his Pirates down the road.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with Coach Andy Deering of Postville, hoping to join him. And also, of course, we will go through all the games and scores that happen across the area tonight. Post-game show continues after this.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Welcome back to Postville. Continuing our post-game show, we're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach, first off tonight, you guys faced a box and one and really struggled to identify it early in this game.
Yep, that's something that I told the guys tonight. I know they've been playing 1-3-1, but if they're going to do something different, it's going to be a box and one on Josiah, which I kind of figured that Kyle was probably going to do, because obviously if he's not scoring, our offense isn't flowing. So kudos to Kyle for switching it up. You know, that's obviously a great call on his part. And as far as our other guys, and Josiah himself didn't really know how to deal with it. Hasn't had it like for a full game like this. So it's good learning for him, because obviously it's going to come again, I feel.
Absolutely. So. And then as far as what were you guys trying to do there as far to I guess, negate it somewhat?
So we wanted to get somebody else bring the ball up. Put him in the corner so that he could utilize screens from his teammates and move around, and that's where he struggled, because the ball wasn't in his hands, and usually the ball's in his hands. So that's not normal for him, so that's something we're definitely going to touch base on.
All right, some other guys had to step up for you tonight. I think you liked the way they did that. Xander Martinez led you with 15 points.
Yep, Xander did a nice job. You know, obviously got in foul trouble in the first half, and that didn't help us, because we had to sit him a little bit more than what we would have if he didn't didn't have the fouls, but also like Zaid Brock did a nice job for us coming off the bench and putting in some solid minutes and hitting some key shots. And for a freshman, I felt like his effort was there. He wasn't timid or anything like that, and that's good to see for an up-and-comer.
Yeah, Zaid had 9 points for you there. Also offensively, Cedric Navarro had 8 points for you there.
Yep, and that's about where I would say Cedric is, and we're where we want him to be. Obviously, if he scores more, that's even better. But Cedric, that's kind of what we would like him to be at basically every game, especially on the boards is where I felt like in the first half we really struggled. They were getting a lot of second chance points there.
Yeah, rebounding, that was tough to get second chance opportunities for yourself. Josiah ends up with 11 points and had to work hard for each of them.
He did, yep, and that's like I said, we just talked to him in the locker room. Halftime I was pretty hard on him, but being a senior and a leader, it's his opportunity to step up and show and accept that pressure that he was seeing and learn from it and grow.
All right, you guys go to Turkey Valley Friday nights. What do you know about them?
It's going to be a battle again. We got them the first time here, and we kind of caught them off guard, I think. So I would say that, going into next Tuesday, we have a week. And it's going to be a battle, and they're going to want this next one pretty bad, just like Clayton Ridge did too. So
yeah, and having a week off or a week to prepare might not be bad at all.
Correct, and that's what I told the guys. Yes, it seems like a long time, but we're gonna crash, and I'm really looking to our second stringers to really push the starters, because I feel like maybe this last week we didn't do that, and that's on us coaches and stuff. We talked about that between us coaches, like maybe we didn't prepare as good as we should have for this game.
All right, Coach, we'll catch up with you hopefully. Good luck to you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Postville basketball coach Andy Deering talking things over there about his Pirate team. Let's go through first off the girls finals tonight. Again, the Clayton Ridge girls dominant 58-23. They won. Keyhigh girls beat North Fayette Valley 50-41. MFL Marmac over West Central 67-13. Springville beat Edco 70-46. North Lynn over Starmont 93-19. Let's get your thoughts real quick on our girls game.
Well, yeah, we talked about, taking care of the basketball, figuring out where your strengths are at, and I think Clayton Ridge did a better job of that. Not a great job, but a better job of recognizing, hey, we've got posts, we've got height, get the ball in bounds, and they executed that game plan. And I think Postville just didn't have an answer inside there. For Postville, you got to figure out how to get the ball into your offensive set and run that offensive set. They're quick to shoot, which if you've got your feet under you, that's great, but let's move the ball around, find that open spot, and attack the basket.
And again, you're going to continue to struggle till you learn to hang on to the basketball. That's this big story here, and especially more so in the Upper Iowa Conference. Meanwhile, our boys final, again, Clayton Ridge wins 66-55. North Fayette Valley boys outscored Keyhigh 16-2 in the fourth quarter to beat Keyhigh 65-56. MFL Marmac over West Central 68-24. MFL Marmac has Keyhigh on Friday night. We're hoping that things play out. So a week from tonight, we have the MFL Marmac North Fayette Valley boys game, and the first place on the line perhaps next Tuesday night. Meanwhile, Springville over Edco 79-50. North Lynn beat Starmont 103-47. Clayton Ridge doing it with defense despite the fact they scored 66 points tonight.
Well, we always talk about Clayton Ridge and that 1-3-1, how good they are with that defense and taking people out of their comfort zone. Well, tonight they did something a little different in that box and one, and I think it caught Postville off guard. Josiah Minicue had a rough first half, did a little bit better in the second half, but that change was really positive for the Eagles, and I think it helped spark them. Shooting well also helps that. When you can shoot the ball well, that makes that defense even easier to play. And, Postville, they shot free throws well, and they had some kids knock down some big shots for them, so they have those things to build on. And as you heard Coach Deering say, they've got some work to do this week to get ready for that last game and then the postseason.
Yep, absolutely, because it's not the first time you're going to see this box and one. Probably see it a week from tonight. So, and it's nice to know that there's other defenses than 1-3-1 that teams can play in the conference. Again, Clayton Ridge girls victorious in our future ball game tonight. We'll catch up with you Friday night with Clayton Ridge, North Fayette Valley, and West Union.
Yep, we'll be there.
Chalk Talk at 5:45. Girls game time at 6:15 with the boys game to follow on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Caden Heitland for running our camera tonight, and thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.